Yes, Mambo Vipi, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome so much to Kenya Marekani TV. This is New Year, and we talked about bringing so many shows as possible. And we have a guest who we've been looking for like the whole of 35 years. But finally, she's here. We're going to be talking about Navy. A lot of people have been asking me, hey, how can I join Navy? So we have somebody who will be talking about her life in the Navy. And definitely pull up your chair if you need to tell your son to come or your daughter. This is the good time to do so. And if you're new here, please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel and like and share. And this is how you subscribe to our YouTube. So, ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, help me invite my good friend on the stage. Karibu sana.
Asante. So what's the main language? Is it English or Swahili?
Let's use English because I would like to be universal.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So first things first, introduce yourself, and then we can move from there.
So hi guys, my name is Ruth Ndichu. I go by my last name Ndichu. Yeah, that's my name. I don't know what else I'm supposed to say. So also
Where do you come from in Kenya? Like we'll start maybe by your journey coming to the US first, because
okay.
some people will also want to know that.
I came from Kirinyaga, but I'm born in Kiambu. But when I was coming to the US, I came from Kirinyaga. That's where my mom and I used to live, but my dad lives in Kiambu. And I came here last in 2021. So I've been here for like let's say 1 year, 2 years, almost 2 years now. So I'm still new.
I see. That's nice. Had you traveled outside Kenya?
No, I never did. This is my first time traveling outside Kenya.
Oh, it was your first, and it was United States of America. While
Yeah.
some people like us, we had tried 3 times to come to the US, na inakataa.
It was first time trial, and then boom, I'm in the US. So
Yeah. So you were dreaming to come to US, Ama? How did it happen?
no, it was a plan by my brother because he's been here since 2009. So he came in 2009, and then he did all the process for us, my sister and I, and then that's how we came.
Oh, okay. I see.
I was like, I wanna be in the US because he seemed to have like a lot of money. So I was like, I wanna have money, that kind of life, you know.
Have you yet found that money, or you're still looking for the money?
Well, I think I'm stable for now because I pay my own bills. I provide for my family back home.
Yeah.
I don't ask anybody for money. I don't have any debts or anything. So I think I'm good.
Oh wow, that's amazing. When you say family, you mean dad and mom, or?
Yeah, I support my mom, my dad, and I have a brother back in Kenya. So yeah, I support my grandpa.
Wow, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. How was your embassy experience?
I would say it was the easiest because I mean it was terrible because I remember my sister and I, we went together. We were the first one to arrive at the embassy, but then we were the last one to be served. I don't know what happened. I almost got kicked out because they didn't see, they couldn't find one of my papers. So I almost got kicked out. We were the first one to arrive, but then I don't know what happened. Tukakuwa tu wa mwisho huko. But maybe it was God's plan because after to the end, the people were so tired. They didn't ask us so many questions. They were like, what are you going to be doing there? Do you have a home there? Does your mom have a house there? And that was it.
And you got it.
And we got it. Actually, there was a lady over there who started lying and she was denied the visa.
Where? You know, Pale, there's no secrets. Whatever you're being asked, everybody can hear it.
Yeah, as long as you don't lie, because that lady was lying. I could tell she was lying by the way she was talking, and that's
Mm-hmm.
how she was denied. If you don't lie, they're not gonna deny you.
So what is your advice for guys seeking for, I mean, to come to the US? Until the embassy, maybe how to represent yourself in the embassy.
Mhm.
What's like your top three advice?
I would say talk to God first, pray to God, let Him guide you. If you, I mean, for the believers, not many people are believers. For the believers, trust in God, pray to Him, and then when you go there, be calm, be ready, like be calm, be honest. That's the main thing. Be honest. Don't lie about anything, because they're gonna know. They have all your paperwork. You might think that they're not checking anything, but they're checking everything when they're asking you the questions. So be honest and don't lie. Yeah.
Oh, wow, yes. Uongo wachia ukienda embassy.
Wangu achia wa Kenya. Ukifika huko jameni, wangu.
Eh, uongo wachana nayo.
Wacha, cause I'm telling you, like that lady alikuwa tu anadanganya, and then
Yeah.
mimi kama like just a normal person, I could tell she was lying, and
Mhm.
just like that, akakosa
She
chance.
got denied.
Right.
Wow. So then now your journey to come to the US now. Ilikuwa ni mara yako ya kwanza kupanda ndege ama ulikuwa ushapanda kwenda Mombasani?
Yo, mi sijai toka kutoka Kenya, like sijaienda Mombasa actually.
What?
Kenya mahali nimetembea mbali sana, I think ni Nakuru, Nyahururu. So coming to the US was my first experience. Going out of my county, going out of my home, kupanda hiyo ndege for the first time. Oh my God, it was splendid. It was perfect.
Wow. And then now you came now to the US. Now you landed in the US. What was some of your like culture shock now in the first few months?
Nothing shocked me actually. Maybe nitasemaje? Unaona utaratibu. Hiyo jina
Yeah.
nimesahau.
Like
Utaratibu.
order.
Yeah, the order. And how the people are disciplined, like how clean the state is, like people don't litter everywhere. It's so orderly. Huwezi linganisha na Kenya. So I was like, this country is beautiful. It's so clean. Mi napenda usafi. So I was like, oh yeah, this is a good place for me.
Wow.
Yeah.
I see. And then now ukaingiana sasa na US nini, ulifanya job ama what happened? What happened when you arrived here?
So I came here on July, and then after 2 months, to record Shambo, you guys, you have to join the Air Force. I was supposed to join the Air Force actually. So we sent our everything or documents to the Air Force. But then my sister and I, we were overweight. So they were like, you guys go to the Navy. They didn't even tell us.
Wait. What?
They didn't tell us the reason why they're sending us to the Navy. Yani walitukataa tu hivyo.
At you were overweight?
Yeah, I was like 149 pounds when I came to the US, and I was supposed to drop all the way to 135 pounds so I could join the Air Force.
Wow.
But they didn't give me even a chance to, like, lose the weight. After 2 weeks, walisha decide, you guys go to the Navy.
Wait. And you had not planned to go to the Navy?
No. I knew I was gonna join the Air Force.
So when you're coming from Kenya, your mind was set to come to Air Force. Like you didn't do any other job. You were planning to go to the Air Force, and that's it.
Yeah, I used to babysit my nephew, so because my brother is a nurse, his wife is a nurse, so they were so busy.
Mm-hmm.
I used to take care of the baby, and we didn't go to any work. My sister and we were just staying at home. If we were to go out, it was just me and the family, no working, just taking care of the baby. But we used to like braid the hair. That's how we used to
Oh.
some money.
Yeah, that's, by the way, that's one of the side hustles, and I keep telling guys, make sure you at least identify your talent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you never know. Braiding your hair, somebody can give you $300.
Yeah.
Even it's better than masa or any other job. Getting 300 just for some few hours,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, wow, that's amazing. So, what about now the process now of getting into the Navy? How did it go?
That was the easiest because after we were transferred to the Navy,
Mm-hmm.
the Navy people started coming for us like if they wanna if they want us to fill some documents, they would come pick us up, take us to the office, do every paperwork, and then they'll bring us back home. So it was super easy. Like they do everything for you as long as you show your interest that you want to join the Navy. They'll
Mm-hmm.
do. They'll treat you so well, actually. Like like mtu ako na mapesa hivi hata kama una they'll all the respect in the world.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
maybe mention to us a few requirements that are on the tip of your fingertips, so that people can know what is required to maybe join the Navy for people who are
Um,
joining us.
okay. The first thing is that you need to have what is it called? Green card, a citizenship. That's
Mm-hmm.
the main thing. You cannot join if you don't have either of them. So it's either green card or you're a citizen.
Yeah.
And the next thing, you should have your high school diploma. That's the, I mean, that's hawezi kuitisha hatiwezi kosa kujoin because you didn't go to college or something. If you have your high school diploma, you can join as enlisted, not as an officer.
Mm-hmm.
And what else? There's a test that we do. It's called an ASVAB.
Yeah.
So hakuna venye you'll go forward if you haven't passed that test. You have to pass the test actually to proceed with all the other process.
Mm-hmm.
And then your height and your weight must match. And if it doesn't, they'll give you some time to
So
lose.
when you say your height and weight must match, like how? Because some people might be interested but don't know matching. Yeah.
Oh, I mean so let's say I'm like 5'1", kuna like the maximum weight. There's a maximum weight for a certain height.
Yeah.
So for the Navy, for the Air Force, for any other branch, they have different weights and heights measurements. So it depends with the branch that you're gonna join. If you're gonna join the Navy, if you're this tall, there's a maximum weight for you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So you should be within the range. And if you're not, they're gonna give you some time. You're gonna join boot camp after you lose the weight.
So from the time you did your ASVAB to the time you enlisted and you went to boot camp, how like for example, how long was it?
I guess 2 months. I'm a 1 month and a half. It was first.
Quick. Yeah.
Week, yeah.
Wow. And do you sometimes get guys who tell you ni connect niingie pia mimi?
Yeah, I get so many DMs like what are the requirements? What do you do? What do you need? I
Yeah.
even video from you guys like to watch on my TikTok. I told you about the requirements that you needed. So if you don't get it over here, you can go to my TikTok and you find it.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
yeah. But I get so many DMs of people asking me, how did you join? What's the maximum age? What's the minimum age? Such stuff.
Yeah. And what I wanted you to also say is there connection? Like, can you connect somebody? You know, people like to say stuff like ni connect, ni
Mm.
connect. Is there connection here in joining Navy?
So are we talking about watu wenye wako Kenya ama wenye wako huku? Because there's
What, yeah, it's two way. Watu wako Kenya alafu watu wako huku.
First of all, if you're in Kenya, there's no way that you're gonna join.
Yeah.
So that is never gonna work for you. So no connections for the people in Kenya. But for the people who are here, yes, I'll tell you, it's so simple. Just go into their offices. That's the connection that I can give you. Just go into their offices and they'll do everything for you. As long as you have your green card and you have your high school diploma, they'll do everything. That's the connection. Just
Yeah,
walk
and
into this or call them.
yeah. And by high school diploma, we are just talking about the high school KCSE certificate.
Yeah, just that.
Do you normally have to do anything to confirm that is a high school equivalent of in the US? Do you like
No,
you
no.
just take it as is?
Yeah, you just take your documents there and that's it. I think that's why you guys have to do the ASVAB so that they can determine if you're like, if you like went to high school, if you know anything about, yeah, that's why we do the ASVAB.
Yeah. By the way, talking of ASVAB, I wanted myself to join the Navy, but I changed. Me and swimming is what diversion, diversion.
Say less. Where? Hiyo mambo ya swimming acha tu.
How was it for you? Inakuwa maji baridi, by the way.
The maji ni cool. The water is cool. Cause huwa tunaswimia place indoors. It's indoor. It's so cool, but oh my god.
I remember maze, I used to practice. Nilikuwa naenda Impala Grounds, Nairobi. I used to practice. I'm like, if the water here is cold, what about in America where it freezes? I didn't think about they have warm pools and stuff like that, and it's indoors. Then I changed my mind to Air Force, and it's a long story. But I did the ASVAB, and but I never enlisted. Story for another time. We are on you today.
So about swimming, we don't do much about swimming. We only do 1 day of swimming, and if you pass that 1 day, you'll never swim again. But if you don't
Oh,
pass, you'll keep going back. Actually, I did go back so many times because I failed because I'm afraid of heights, and we have to jump like 10 feet from. You know how the naval ships are? They're so high from the water.
yeah. Oh, that's why you have to jump from there.
That's why we have to jump from. There's a ladder that they give us. You jump from there all the way to the swimming pool as a
Ah.
precaution when you're going to the sea, and when the
Mhm.
ship is supposed to like jump into the water and do something. So I'm afraid of heights. So when I saw the height is like 10 feet high, I was like, I'm not doing this. So now like ukishafika huko juu ya hiyo nini, I think it's a ladder or something. Wanakurushanga.
Yeah. Oh, they push you.
Yeah, they push you so you can imagine.
Ukizubazuba hivi ra.
Mm, that's wanakucountia 1, 2, 3 and then they push you.
So ukiwa umezubaa unajipata uko chumbui.
Gosh, mi hata sijai hiyo nini ijai nitoka hiyo uoga. Every time that I see that swimming pool, I be
But
shaking every time.
but navy means water. So how comes you've never gone to swimming again or to the water? What happens?
I don't know why, cause unless you're stationed in a ship, there's no way you're gonna go into the sea.
Mm-hmm.
So kama you're stationed in a hospital, ama you're stationed just in a naval base,
Yeah.
there's no assume ever.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's just like a pass, like a requirement ati tu ndo uonekane uko navy, so you
Yeah.
just swim, like you just pass the first test and that's it.
Mm-hmm. I hear there are so many job descriptions. It's not just everybody is on front line shooting. So there are so many uh, jobs, like different jobs that people can do in the Navy.
Yeah, so if jobs, when you do the ASVAB is gonna determine the kind of job you're gonna be doing.
Mm-hmm.
If you pass well, you're gonna get the high rent jobs.
Yeah.
If you pass so well, utapata zile jobs za huko chini. So the
Mm-hmm.
ASVAB determines what job you're gonna do in the Navy.
Oh, okay. I see. So like high means you can become a doctor or what?
No, kuna ranks zingine ziko higher kuliko doctors. Cause as for me, I'm a medic. I didn't pass so well because I was like,
But you're not saying.
But I'm a medic because I got 50 and above. So kipata like I was so lucky. I missed by like 3 points. But I was so close to not getting the medic job. So what do I say? So if you wanna get a good job,
Yeah.
practice on the ASVAB, read that ASVAB book, and you'll be good. Tapata, although the payment is the same, the paycheck is the same, even if you're getting the high rank jobs, the the
So
paycheck
so
is
even if you are like in the base uko chini kwa mkia, you get paid the same na mwenye alipata 100.
yeah.
Ayawa.
That's the thing. Inalingana kama the ranks, because there are ranks. We get paid by ranks. So depending on the kind of job you have, I mean, it doesn't matter, but the kind of job you have, hata kama ule mwenye alipata 30s na ulipata 100, but you're in the same rank, you get paid the same thing, the same amount of money.
So what's the motivation then of passing? Because if you pass or not pass, you're equal. What is the motivation that will make you pass?
I don't know. You just pass, cause kuna jobs zingine huwezi taka kufanya, like standing at the gate and scanning all those IDs.
So in other words, unakuwa soja yani kamaliza kwa gate.
Let's say watchman. So kuna job like ukipata the lowest marks, you'll be like that kind of a watchman. So it's not so pleasant. So I would advise anybody, just get your high marks and you get a good job. Like I do a good job and I feel so good working. Siwezi kuwa compared na mwenye anafanya kazi kwa gate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kuna levels, kuna lanes.
Ukipata kama hiyo ya gate utaishi kuchekelewa na watu, cause
Akurumi?
hiyo job tunaionanga tu kama no, can never be me.
Where? Okay, I see. These things, I brought a lot of Navy guys here, but everybody brings a new story, and that's why I like diversity. Because everybody's experience is totally different. People are learning something they never learned on the previous interviews I had from Navy guys.
Yeah.
Wow, the beauty of diversity. What are some of the challenges like to be in the Navy as a female?
As a female, I'll talk as me.
Yeah, you.
Kukimbia. That's the main challenge. That was the main challenge for me, running. Actually, I only passed running just once. The last kukimbia tulifanya, that's the only one that I passed. Hizi zingine I used to fail all of them.
Where?
So running was a challenge for me. Yeah, push-ups first time, because I didn't know how to do push-ups. I used to do the baby push-ups. You know, when you like on your knees and you just do that. When I was joining, I was like that. I didn't know how to do the push-ups and
and how many did you do on the first exams?
I think I did. I was supposed to do 21, so I pushed myself and I did those 21. Yeah.
Did you hit like the 1 minute mark or not?
I don't remember. As long as I did the 21 push-ups that I was supposed to do, I was like, I'm not going beyond that. Because I felt like I was gonna die. The push-ups were so tough. I didn't know how to do them, and this was my first time.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be pushed back to another division. So I was like, I'm gonna do 21 and I'll be okay with that. Even if I'm gonna do in 30 seconds, I'll be good.
So it means if you had done like 50, would you have added some more marks on yourself?
Yeah, the more you perform, the better you perform, you can be promoted. Nitasema promoted. Inaitangwaje? If I'm in the lowest rank, alafu I get higher marks in these trainings, in these exercises, I'll be pushed to the next rank.
Yeah.
So if I do like 50 push-ups and another one does like 20 push-ups, I'll have the opportunity to be like,
on top.
Yeah. Oh, it's called advancement, actually.
Kizungu, rusungu.
Yeah. Nitapata chance ya kupelekwa kwa rank ingine. Nitoke huko niende nikipandanga juu. Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. So, what are other challenges that you've maybe gotten, maybe being there, like general?
I would say my first challenge was English, because I came straight from Kenya. And then I didn't even interact with anybody, any white people before I joined the Navy. So
Yeah,
I was all alone in the boot camp. I didn't know how to speak English so so well. So I was like, I used to stay all alone. And sometimes they would give orders and I was like, what did
what
they
did they
say?
say?
What did they say? I don't understand anything. And then they were yelling so much. That is usual. They were yelling, and I don't like anybody yelling at me. So I was like, this is so tough for me. But I never used to cry. I never cried.
You're
Despite the,
strong.
I think I am. Despite the not able to get friends where others are getting so many friends, the yelling, the exercises, the punishments, because we used to get punished if one of you does a mistake, it's the whole
The
team.
whole team.
Yeah, the whole team gets punished just because of one person. And it was a vigorous exercise. And then there was the English, the making of friends, the yelling, the running, the planks and the push-ups, and then the swimming. I failed so many times. I failed. I used to go to the swimming pool every day.
Mhm.
I used to go actually to the baby pool, 3 feet.
Back home, you never used to go to the river. Duduf, Mbararo.
No, like, cause ile time ya kwanza niliona ile height, nilipata tu uoga iliniingia. Cause in Kenya I used to swim, but
Yeah.
then I like heights at all. So when I saw the height, I just got the fear. Even the 3 feet pool was like, I'm gonna sink here. So yeah, I went for like 5 times before I passed, and it was terrible because I had to leave my team, go all the way to the swimming pool, which was so far away from my where I used to like live.
Hmm.
Go there, I didn't have I only had one costume, swimming costume, and doing laundry in the barracks was so hard. It was so tough. Sometimes hata zingekauka.
With your hands or just machine?
Now the machine, but we are so many people na machine si mingi.
Hmm.
So sometimes I used to go with them zikiwa too wet. Ama naomba tu mabeshte wangu, please can I borrow your shorts so I can go swim. It was
Oh
so
yeah. Did you ever tell your mom these stories? Because I can see her say, "Oh, you mwana wito."
Hapana, after nimefika boot camp, I only talked to my mom, I think twice. So the first time that I got the chance to talk to my family,
Yeah.
kwa tumeanza kufanya swimming.
Hmm.
So so the first time kwanza nilienda, and then it was winter in Chicago, you can imagine. And it's my first winter. I just came from Kenya and this is my first winter. So mimi kutoka hivi kwa barracks tunaenda kuchinjiwa barracks, nikapata
Yeah.
homa. It was terrible. And kama ungepata home at that time, they would think
Hmm.
that you have COVID.
Oh yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah. By the way.
yeah, so my mwenye alikuwa wanaitangwa aje? They are called division officers. He was like, don't go to medical because they're gonna think that you have COVID and then they're gonna set you back and you're gonna be here for so long. So I had to struggle with my fever,
Homa, hoba.
and it was so bad because
Wow.
unapata kuwa hakuna handkerchief. So I was like, every
Me too,
time
hapa.
towels. I was like, I need a handkerchief. Yeah, it was tough. So when I talked to my family, I felt like crying because I only talked to my brother. He's in Texas.
Hmm.
I talked to him. I felt good. And after some time, I called my mom and I told her, Mom, I didn't pass this test. I feel so bad. I feel like I'm going to give up. And then tulikuwa tunaandika letters sana. So I used to
Yeah.
write to my father, hey bro, I went to the swimming pool again. I did not pass. I feel like this is so tough for me. But then he was so nice to me. He knew how much I loved my nephew, so he would like send me a message saying that just keep pushing, you got this. And then he would send me pictures of my nephew, and I feel so good. I feel motivated.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so after some time, after like 5 trials, I passed the swimming, and I was like, oh my God, I don't know how to ever thank God because, you know,
Wow. Wow.
yeah.
Wow.
So that
What,
was
what,
my change.
mhm. Yeah. What were some of your best moments at the bootcamp, more specifically?
Um,
Did you have best moments there?
yeah, yeah. I have the best moment. I made a very nice friend. She's called Garcia. She's Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
She was my best friend. Every time that I used to feel like I'm so down, she was there for me. That was the
Yeah.
best feeling because there was that time that when we were doing the final running, I was like, hey, bestie, I don't know if I'm going to pass this test because if I'm not going to pass this test, I'm going to be separated from you all. I'm going to be sent to another division.
Mm-hmm.
But she was there for me. She was like, Ndichu, you can do this. Just keep pushing yourself even if it gets so tough. Push yourself.
Yeah.
Give up. So she was there for me and she was the best. And then when I passed my swimming, my chief was so happy. She was so proud of me. She even gave me a high five. She's so competitive. And I come back from swimming. I'm like, Chief, you know what? I passed the swimming, and she was so happy.
Wow. At
So
least,
proud. Yeah.
wow.
And then
It's mhm.
another happy moment was when we did the battle stations. That's the final training before we graduate. It's
Yeah.
called the battle stations. It was tough because it's the first time that you're getting the ship. There are so many codes, you don't know where to go. And when we just passed, I was so happy. Tulitoa tu kofia zenye zimeandikwa recruits, and then we were given the kofia zenye zimeandikwa the Navy. And I cried because
Wow.
I didn't know if I was gonna make it.
Wow. It was like, hooray, you made it. Congratulations.
Mi hata sijui kwenye machozi ilitoka hiyo time too. I just thought of my mom, how she's gonna be proud of me.
Wow.
She's gonna say her last born is in the Navy now. She's a Navy sailor. So I was so happy. I cried. And this is the last training I'm gonna do in this place, and then
Mhm.
I'm gone.
You're done.
I'm done.
You said sijui machozi kutoka wapi. Inaonekana wewe kutoka machozi ni kibarua.
Mi kwanza mbele ya watu nikiwa peke yangu kwa pilo zangu, maybe when I'm stressed and I need to relieve myself nitalia, but mbele ya watu
Yeah.
so tough.
Uh, since kutoka machozi utokangi, there's something we call mental stability, just making sure you're sane, especially kama uongeangi na watu. When we came from Kenya, I thought nitakuwa I'll be meeting people like Jay-Z, I'll be speaking like them. Hey, when you came here, you're like, hey. My best friends will be Mexicans because at least our English and theirs
Yeah.
is not far off.
I'm a
Niapa, same what's up. But
Filipino.
the African American, first of all, you can't even hear whatever they are saying because it's like, and then they have their own slangs. So
Yeah.
it's a huge challenge. But staying alone, being alone out there, I believe it gave you some form of stress. How did you deal with your mental health? Because it's huge, especially with people in the military.
Yeah, it's so tough. So, like I said, when I was in boot camp, there was that
Mhm.
time I had the mental breakdown because I didn't know how to communicate in English. I didn't
Yeah.
have friends. But then when I finally found a friend, she was actually my bedmate.
Mhm.
So, and then she was Spanish, so English yake na yangu.
Ni hapa tu kidogo.
Yeah, because our was so fluent.
Yeah.
So she was there, like, she used to tell me I'm not so good in English, so we can help each other.
Yeah. Hapo ulikuwa unamngaria.
And they used to say my English was better than theirs. So I was like, this is my first time, it's so tough. Hata maneno zingine hazitoki.
Yeah.
But she was there for me. So every time that I felt that my, like, maybe uko juu kwa akili siko sawa, I used to talk to her and she was there.
Wow.
Yeah. And then after that, after ukishatoka boot camp, life gets easier.
Yeah.
life gets easier because after boot camp I went to Texas. That is a school.
Yeah.
Hey, Napo, it was like a jackpot because I met so many Kenyans. Oh my God.
Oh.
So many. I made so many friends in Texas. Obviously, unajua Texas kuna tu kumejaa wa Kenya.
Yeah. How was it? How was it kupatana na Wakenya bana in a land far away from Kenya? Yani ulisikiaje yani? How was it?
It was so fun. I remember the first Kenyan nilipatana na yeye, it was still in boot camp. After I graduated in boot camp, I was held for like 1 week there.
Yeah.
Because I transferred to San Antonio. So there I met a friend. She's Ugandan, but she knows Swahili. And then she became my bedmate. So I was like, siku moja nikasikia akiongea Kiswahili and I'm like, okay, I can hear you speak Swahili. And it's been so long because I felt like crying at times because I felt like I need somebody from home. This is the farthest I've been from home, from people that I know.
Yeah.
So when nikisikia tu akiongea hivyo, I was like, okay, so you know Swahili? Yeah, oh yeah, I'm from Uganda, so no. So you can imagine the feeling. Unaongea na mtu Swahili for like
for minutes.
Umekuwa tu ukistruggle na Kizungu and then you just mix.
Hadi ulimi inauma.
And then I have a soft voice. So every time my officers, they were like, Ndicho, can you shout? Because I have a soft voice. I don't know English. So it was so tough. And then my officer was like, kila time, alikuwa tu anapenda to make fun of me. He was like, can you go tell all the males that they need to take their shower?
La.
I need you to shout so I can hear you tell them. And I had to repeat like 4 times ndo asikia akiwa kwa ofisi mimi nikiwa katikati ya watu. Yeah, so having a soft voice, because I have a soft voice na sinanga sauti sana, it was still a challenge for me. Every time we called for master, every time we were told to say our names, they would like, I didn't hear you. Can you say your name again?
So and do they get your name like Ndichu? And before D, it's a very tough thing to say here in America.
They call me Indichu.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm like, just say Ndichu, N and D at the same time, Ndichu. But then we're like, Indichu.
Indichu.
Yeah, wakiandika jina yangu, they add an I before the N, and I'm like, it's just N and D at the same time.
Yeah. So hapo kwa jina unaangaria. No, don't say Indichu, say Ndisho.
Hapana, si Ndisho. Wacha hata mimi nikuwe Muamerika kidogo. Nita Ndisho. I'll be like, that's how my mom calls my dad. So, acha hiyo baki kwa mamangu kwa babangu.
Yako ikuwe Ndichu.
Yangu ikuwe Ndichu. Yeah. To be like, kama mtu ametoka town kidogo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what now is like your day-to-day life in the Navy? What do you do?
I work in a hospital. I'll help the nurses. So I'm in the Naval Medical Hospital, San Diego. It's the biggest hospital right here in California. I think maybe for the whole of the Navy. Yeah, so
it's Navy based.
Yeah, it's Navy. It's a
so
Navy.
You treat just the Navy people or general mass?
Yeah, the retired, their families, those who are active duty right now, the reserve, everybody who's serving, everybody who's serving. No, yes, kuna civilians, but civilians were families of the people that used to serve. So no si civilian yoyote like atoke nje and then hana any history of anybody who served. No. It's for the people who served and their families.
So do you wear your this uniform, or you wear the normal nurses uniforms?
No, I don't wear this uniform. I mean, hata sasa ukiweza look at this. You can see how big it is.
Nakonanga mambo na fitting huko.
Sipelekangi because
you can fit your uniform? You can make.
Yeah.
Oh.
But
hapo kuna mambo ya looks.
Yeah, but my uniform is so big. If I go for uniform inspection in this kind of uniform, I'll fail because it's so big. Inaonekana tu imenivaa. So for my day to day, I work on a 12-hour shift at the hospital, and I work in a cardiac ward, and it's so tiresome. Hey, you have to lift those patients. Some of them, kila mtu ako na mashida zake.
Yeah.
You have to accommodate them. You have to listen to them. And 12-hour shift, and maybe sometimes I work from Friday all the way to Monday, non-stop, 12 hours. It's so ni kazi ngumu, but since I love medics, sometimes I enjoy, sometimes nakuwa offended, but we do it all the same. So
is that like now you're full-time, or there's something else you do apart from now that being in the Navy?
Full-time. That's my full-time.
Oh, okay. So is that when do you go hold the gun?
Never. Never. Because I know that the first time niliguza gun, that was in boot camp, and it was only one day. Actually, yeah, it was like 2 days where we had to unatoanisha gun, you take off everything, then you put the gun back together, and then next time we go, we were trying to shoot, and during the shooting, we have to you have two hands, kuna dominant and So when I was switching to my non-dominant, I had myself because nilijikata kidole na inaitangwa aje na si safe, ni safe. I don't remember its name, but when I was changing from the dominant to non-dominant, I had my thumb, so I didn't pass my shooting the gun.
Sasa na ukikaa sana kabla hujatizi, you will forget. The enemies will come and you won't know what to do.
So mostly sisi hatufanyangi vita unless uende tu na Marines. Ukienda na Marines, obviously utafunzwa hizi vitu, but if you just from the boot camp and you never go to other training like the Marines ama the Navy SEAL, we don't touch the gun, any of that. But there are people in the ship. Kuna watu kuwa stationed kwa ship, and kama uko stationed kwa ship, kuna watu hufanya gun shooting. They go to the shooting range, they practice everything. But mtu kama mimi, I don't know, sijui ni wapi nitashikia gun tena. But like
it's amazing.
Those people I was telling you about, those that stay at the gate, kuwa na guns. But mimi kama mimi mwenye na work hosi, there's no way nitapewa gun and I'm working with patients.
Well, you know, there's everybody who wants to join either arm of the military, whether it's Navy, Army, blah blah blah, and you tell them you don't use the gun, they're like, oh wow, okay, so
I mean, the Navy is so easy.
Between Navy and Air Force, which one is the easiest?
Obviously Air Force. Acha tu nisiongelele vibaya. Lakini Air Force sisi tunawaitanga chair force because they don't do much. unapata Air Force wanaambia tu wafanya like exercise yenye hata sisi hatufanyangi exercise ngumu. Yetu ni easy, that means yeah, it's more easier. So we call them the Chair Force cause tunasemanga tu ni kama wa contribute kitu, kazi yao ni kukula serikali.
Hope Air Force moja nioni hapa, because let me tell you, I've interviewed all the, like Air Force, Navy, Army, Marines. Everybody always like to praise their side. Yeah. Inaitwa kwa Kiswahili mwamba ngozi huvuta kwake. Yeah. So even if today right now there's an Air Force here, I call them, they will defend them with their blood.
Will. But everybody knows like tunajua like the hardest branch in the military ni Marines, and then we go to the army, then maybe
kuna mtu amesema anataka kujoin Marine hapa, atajua ajui. Ati I wanna join the Marines.
Yeah, he can.
Yeah, like, it's possible. But number one is you have to be here with a green card.
Yeah.
Wow.
On a criminal record.
Criminal record wanaangalianga ya huku ama ya pale umetoka?
Paka ya Kenya. Mimi nilipigiwa na Zoom and I was like, niliamua nipeane details zote. So they ask everything. Kama ulikuwa na criminal record ukiwa home, they wanna know. So if you haven't, just tell them usiwadanganye because they're gonna investigate everything. Na wakipata umedanganya, hakuna venye watakuruhusu ingie.
Hiyo ni mwisho wako hapo. Na in fact unaweza shikwa.
Yeah.
Because you already sworn in before you start this process that whatever you say is the truth. So I always like to advise people, uongo iache JKIA, usikuje nayo America. Uongo. Kwanza ile uongo yetu ya yani tunakuwa na kaongo fulani hivi. Hiyo iachie Kenya because okay, huku kuna waongo wa huku lakini uongo zao. Zile zetu huku haziwezi. Kuna uongo yes, hajasema ati hakuna uongo huku, but ni za wenyeji wanazijua. Lakini sasa zile zetu za for example ulipata A na ulipata D alafu wapate.
Watakuchunguza vizuri. Alafu they keep checking your records, so wakipata like kuna mahali ulidanganya.
Yeah.
Alafu feel like ulishaingia, you get into so much trouble.
Yeah.
And
how long does it take for you to become a citizen now once you join the Navy?
It can take like maybe less than 2 months, 4 months. So mimi nitasema mimi yangu imechelewa. I've been in the Navy for like a year now na bado sijapata my citizenship because when I transferred to San Antonio, they sent my documents to Chicago. So there was a delay in my process. But kuna wenye they're still in boot camp, the 2 months they're in boot camp, kuna wenye utoka na citizenship yao. They do everything, all the process in boot camp. When they come out of basic training, they are citizens. Others take, after they come from boot camp to their schools, they get their citizenship there. Yangu ni venye tu imechelewa kidogo cause I didn't check my online account, so I didn't know when they sent the documents.
Oh, okay.
The citizenship so fast. See, kama like when you're just a civilian, you have to wait for 5 years. It's 2 months to 6 months, and it's pretty easy.
Yeah, there's somebody here who is called Eric. Anasema so mtu anachagua uchagua force yenye anataka ama?
Yeah, you choose whatever you want. If you want to join the army, it depends with your decision. Like I Air Force, but then they disregarded me and sent me to the Navy, and the Navy always want people, so hakuna venye watakukataa. By the way, the Navy
na ni wewe sasa huyu unasema Air Force wanafanya kazi ile wanakulanga pesa.
Yeah, because I was to join the Air Force because it was easier. And
Yeah.
now, if I want to change, I can change. Kama sahi, because I've served the Navy for some time, I can decide to go back to the Air Force.
Will you have to do another exam or?
I don't know the process, but I can have that opportunity to change to the Air Force if I want to, but kuna venye staki. So like sister, she's tulijoin with my sister at the same time, but now she wants to go back to the Air Force.
Oh, she's also in the Navy.
Yeah, she's in the Navy.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Wow,
So
wow. I see.
yeah, so if you want to join whatever branch that you want, just
Mhm.
go. Alafu kama watakuitikia, they'll send you to another branch like the Air Force did to me. But hiyo ni kawaida ya Air Force. Air Force, they're always like that. They are so picky. That is known for them. I mean, yeah, but the other branches, they're so open.
I think Army is so open as well
The Army, yeah. The
because
Air
they really need a lot of people.
Force are different. The other branches are good.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. That's fantastic. So kuna kuwa na time ya fun time ama when you're in uniform you are so serious, hakuna mambo ya mchezo. Sherehe kidogo hapa na pale.
The Navy, I mean, maybe all the branches, but the Navy, it's so fun. It is so like maybe uko nje tutawashtua tu tuko na uniform, unatona tu tukiwa serious. But wacha tupatane. Sorry. Wacha tupatane sisi wenye tuko na uniform peke yetu. Oh my god. It is so fun. Like you make all the fun in the world.
Mm-hmm.
You're so fun with your superiors. Hata huwezi sema like those are my bosses. It is so fun. You do everything. Because I know like when I was in A school, tukiwa class, we used to watch all kind of videos. Na saizo we were supposed to be learning, but when you're wanatufunza, they'll be like, you know what, let's watch something. So it is that fun. And then ukishatoka A school, like mimi kwenye niko, we call it like ukikuja kwa fleet job. I mean, ukishatoka shule, we say that you're in the fleet.
Yeah.
So when you're in the fleet, you can do everything. Like kama mimi natoka job, nakuja na lala, I can go outside, I can go clubbing, I can do whatever I want. Sina curfew ya kurudi kwa base, I can do everything.
Yeah.
So it's just a normal life after you're done with your work, you know. As long as to me uniform, I'll misuse uniform yako, you can do everything.
Yeah. By the way, guys, you can give this video a thumbs up. If you're watching us, give this video a thumbs up. Very, very important. Naona kuna like tu moja tafadhali. Yani all this information ya Navy. Nimeleta Navy from California. We only have one like. Ai! Mimi hata naweza zima hii live.
Ametoka 12-hour shift na hata sijalala.
Ametoka 12-hour shift, hajalala, mnampea one like. Ni watu bana.
Yeah. It is
but
the name.
We really appreciate your work, the work you're doing. We salute you for the job you're doing for this country. Yani kama si nyinyi tumekuwa tumeshawindwa, tumeangushwa chini.
Tunakula pesa yenu vizuri. Wow.
Wewe ni serikali?
Serikali. Yo, it's a 50-50. Hakuna venye tunawafanyia kazi sisi tukifinywa huko.
So, unajilipa hapo pengine? So, how many years do you plan to serve?
Mimi na plan kukaa 5 years, my first contract. Maybe in the future I might say that maybe I'll do the second contract, but for now I know I'm doing the first contract and I'll be done.
So the first contract inakuanga how long?
5 years. Yeah, well, you have 1 year of school and 4 years of serving. And then after, the 5 years are active duty. So ukishatoka the 5 years, You have extra 3 years of serving as reserve.
Mm.
Be going to job once every month. So technically, tuseme we serve for 8 years, but 5 years you serve non-stop, and then after 5 years, the remaining 3 years, utakuwa tunaenda job once in a while.
Yeah.
Just to show up, yeah.
Kuna mtu amesema umtafutie mtu wa US. Sijui anamaanisha nini.
Came to a US. We are kosi yako Kenya. You know, they keep saying that, and huwezi jua venye utawasaidia, because everybody in Kenya will be like, nipe connections.
Yeah.
I want to join the army where I'm still in Kenya. And I'm like, huwezi join. You can still use the Google to Google kama unaweza join ukiwa in Kenya.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm like, if you're in Kenya, hakuna venye utajoin ukiwa Kenya. That's the thing. You have to be here, alafu ukuwe na green card. And there are some people, by the way, who come with visas. Hata hawawezi join.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you need to have a green card.
Yeah, green card lazima. Wacha tu big up mtu mmoja hapa anaitwa Mr. MGN Media. Karibu sana bro. Thank you. Na amenunua sticker bana. So guys, big up to MGN. Huyo mnaweza, you can subscribe to his channel. Anaitwa MGN Media. Tuko naye hapa Washington, Seattle. Tunafanya kazi moja ya kuambia watu ma information. So yes. Amenunua sticker. Hiyo ni sticker ujiandika hivyo kwa maandishi. Najiandikanga brr.
Oh.
So anyway, yeah, we have sticker. YouTube is a very good platform, and tukimaliza show nitakuchanua since you have YouTube. Hebu mention kwanza your YouTube hapa.
No, I don't have a channel.
You don't have a channel?
I don't have a channel.
Oh, okay.
I only have TikTok. You guys can follow me on TikTok, Instagram, you know.
Yeah. So you will also mention your TikTok so that guys can go follow you. If they have direct questions, they can ask you direct questions.
Yeah, so sai najiita Kenyan Babe because I keep changing my name, but I'll give it an official name soon. But right now, because it's just for fun, najiita Kenyan Babe 3.
Sawa.
And my IG.
Umesikia? Umesikia kuna mtu anasema tupe IG.
Yeah, IG yangu ni R for Romeo _ Ndichu NDICHU.
Yeah, let's write it here. Ati, what's that again?
R for Romeo.
Wait 1 minute. R, and then
_ NDICHU.
We're gonna add. Yep.
Yeah.
So guys, go follow her on IG pale ndani ya Instagram. If you have questions, you ask all those questions. Ni maswali ya Navy ama maswali yoyote?
Wakuja kibiashara. Lakini wanaweza kuuza anything.
Yeah, that's definitely.
Yeah.
Kuna mtu pia kuna swali. Maswali inaonekana yanaanza kukuja. What if you have a medical course and knowledge like imaging science and radiology, can they be considered that? Ama masomo ya Kenya ni shida?
They can, but most of the time wanakatanga hizi qualifications za Kenya. They be like, we don't trust that. Because I know there's a scenario, right? Kuna daktari alitoka Kenya. And then, so kama daktari anaweza kuja ajoin kama officer, but this doctor alinyimwa chance because alisomea Kenya. So he came and joined as me, like, watu wa huku chini, you know, the enlisted, because there's the enlisted and the officers. So alinyimwa chance ya ku enlist kama officer, akakuja akajoin kama enlisted people. So like what I'm saying is watakataa, sometimes watakataa ama waitikie.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, swali yako imejibiwa. And if you have other questions, please ask my good friend before we finish this show, because I think we've been here for so long and she's been overnight. Amekuwa kichapa job overnight. Sasa ni muhimu we respect that sleep. Usingizi ni muhimu.
As long as I'm not going to work tonight, I think I should be good.
Oh, you don't have work tonight?
No, I'm naenda ku club.
Hey. Sherehe mbele.
Yeah, it's been so long. It's been so long since I had some fun.
Aya, swali inaulizwa hapa. Hii ujibu, jisomee na ujibu.
Can I marry her? How old are you and where are you? Kama uko Kenya? Pole. Me, to be honest, mi siamini mtu wako Kenya. Hata kama you approach me with pure intentions, nitakuwa naogopa mtu wako Kenya kuniambia like I like you, can we date or something like that, cause watu wengi watakutumia ndo wakuje huku.
Wanataka makaras.
Yeah, Kenya, please. Na si maringo ama nini, ni uoga. Sitaki kutumiwa kufanya like niamini mtu and then akuje huku aniache cause alikuwa tu anataka kufika huku.
So sasa uko na mtu umeingia kwa topic nyingine sasa.
Atumuuliza kama niko na mtu.
Yeah.
Mimi niko sawa.
For the sake ya Geoffrey Nganga.
Yeah, Geoffrey Nganga, mimi niko soko. Nakula Valentine's peke yangu by the way.
Haya, sasa hii kutafutwa mtu ndio kupatikane na suluhu. Na si wa Tanzania, suluhu.
Let me tell you something else.
Yeah.
You know, nikiongea kuhusu those people that come with the visas here.
Yeah.
And they're Kenyans, and then want them to come and mimi nisha join and I have the citizenship. So they come to my DMs, hi Ndichu, you know what, can we do business? Wacha tuoane so I can get papers, you know, and I'll give you money. You know the audacity yenye wanakuanga now, like mimi mtu anioe ndo apate karatasi because I joined the Navy. So anajua mimi niko na citizenship. So mimi nikimwoa atapata makaratasi.
Yeah.
So that is a challenge. People, maybe hata mtu hata utadhani ako na pure intentions hata kama ako huku US, but yeye hana papers. So atakutumia makaratasi.
So umepata hizo proposal nyingi?
Yeah. Actually, kuna hata yenye nilipata like a week ago. So, there's this guy, nasi ati nini, but I want you guys to know so that you guys can be aware. I met this guy for only one day and then tukaanza kuongea IG because he's a friend to my friend.
Yeah.
And then last week he's like, hey, can we do business? And I was like, what kind of business? And he was like, I need papers. So mimi najifanya sijui ni papers gani anataka, and I was like, what kind of papers? And he was like, come on, acha kujifanya ujui. And then he's like, wacha tuoane mimi nipate makaratasi. And I'm like, no, hakuna venye nitaoa mtu mwenye spendi. Then he was like, I'll give you 10K. We go down for 10K. So they'll go to extreme levels.
Ukakataa pesa?
Gosh. No, me hata kama napenda pesa, there's no way I'm gonna tarnish my name in the it's zangu ati I was married then I got divorced, you know. No. So wacha hiyo pesa ikae, wacha nijitafutie pesa cause I actually pay my bills without anybody helping me.
Hakuna mbaba,
it's just me. Has brought me up so well.
Aya. Kuna mtu anauliza swali hapa hivi, age limits.
Because I had to join Air Force, age limit 72, and right now I'm 25, hoping to come to the US next year. Yeah, you can still join. Yeah, the minimum age is 17 and the maximum age is 42. So you can.
Richard Nyakundi, do you have a visa first or green card, or because she said you must have a green card to join, to enlist. That's the first thing.
That's a must.
Yeah.
So usikuje na visa and then you'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna join the Navy, I'm gonna join the Air Force now.
Kemboya iwezi kujoin.
No.
Yeah. So and then let's see. Yeah, wait, is she related to who?
No, Aline Lovey, hata sijui ni nani.
Hata mimi sijui Aline Lovey ni nani.
No, I'm not. And I think that you should host my sister too. I'm looking forward to join US Army soon, and God help me. Inshallah.
She's in the Navy?
Yeah, she's in the Navy.
Oh yeah. Tomorrow I'm open. You can tell her same time. We host her.
I'll talk to her today and then.
Okay. Ni yeye mlikuwa naye pale kwenye live pale.
No,
TikTok.
actually, that's my best friend, and I'll see if she can accept to do the interview, cause she knows yeye anajua mambo mingi kuniliko, cause she's social, I'm not social, so yeye anajuana na watu wengi, so anapata more information than me.
Oh, okay. Hey, if you're not social and you're accepted to be in the TV, we are so humbled. We are so humbled. Super humbled.
Thank you.
That you allowed. But I believe the reason I do these interviews is, first of all, is to demystify life. America. Mm-hmm. Then number two is people to get knowledge firsthand. Like if somebody has gotten what you talked about, then they have somebody to relate with, like real life Kenyan. It's different from if I watched an American Navy talking about how to join the Navy. It's unaona ni kama iko kwa hewa huko, yani ni kitu hawezi kufikia.
Yeah.
but talking to our people, and then I like to give as much information, because ukiuliza watu wetu kitu information wanakwambianga no Jesu, no guy.
No guy.
That's the end of that conversation. Noko kihinyana. That's the end. Na nikupambana bro.
Yeah.
Hiyo story imeishia hapo. Hawezi kuambia nilifanya aje, nilikuja aje America, nilifanya. So sometimes for people in the US it might look like saa watu wanaongelea nini, but it does help a lot of people. I have a number of people who came to the US courtesy of the information they maybe got here in Kenya Marekani, or even TikTok. So it's a good thing. So we appreciate you for coming out and talking about this stuff. Uni anasema, hey guys, I really wish to join US Army. Currently I'm working with Kenyan Army as a cadet. Cadet or cadet. Ziko na uhusiano kweli? Whether you're doing, they don't look at that.
The thing is, huyu mwenye amejoin the service in Kenya ako na high probability ya kupewa visa. The guy served in Kenya. Anaonekana tu, I don't know what to say, but watu wanyimangwi nini sana. Watu wenye wameserve wanyimangwi. And then kama tu ako na green card tu waingia, because I know there's a friend of mine who was in Kenyan Navy and he came in and joined the Air Force. Yeah. So he can do the same.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the thing is, now America, even if we come so much here to bring information, America ubaya yake ni hakunanga connection more than this. Is you choose the information you want to hear and do whatever you want to do with that information. But ile issue ati niende nikuingishe, sijui tena nikufanyia nini, sometimes it's impossible.
Right. Yeah.
So if you're here, you have a green card and you go and enlist, that's the way.
Yeah, I'm telling you, the Navy will treat you so well. Hata kama una kitu, hata kama hauna nyumba, they'll treat you like a president. Wacha tu ati watakuwa tu wanakuja tu na yao hapo, cause
let me call the Navy. Unawa boost sana.
God, I'm telling you, let me tell you, tukiingia na sister yangu, they used to come for us, wanatuambia, hey, are you guys free today?
Yeah.
Gonna come pick you up. So they come pick us up. They take us to their offices. We do everything. Then they drop us home, and then they be like, let us know when you guys are free again. We'll come pick you up. So they'll do everything just to make sure that you guys join.
Yeah.
And then if you guys wanna join, and then maybe mko wengi, like mko wengi wenye mnataka kujoin, one of you anaweza pata benefit, aseme mimi nimeleta hao wengine wajoin pia. So akileta hao wageni atapata benefit ya cause you know how tuko na ranks, so ataanza kwa ile ya chini kabisa, cause kama mimi nilijoin nikiwa ile ya chini kabisa.
Yeah.
So yapitisho ya kwanza, ya pili, aende ya tatu, cause ameleta. So ukisikia uko na wageni, like watu wanataka kujoin and you wanna join at the same time, waleta kama your guests, and then utapewa tu advancement hivyo, just like that, even before you join, so that by the time you're joining the boot camp utakuwa kwa the third rank.
Yeah. So do you get paid a token for bringing somebody who enlists under you?
That is what I'm talking about. Hiyo tu ya kurukishwa ranks. You know, instead of kulipwa 800 ama let's say 1500 per month, unapelekwa all the way to 2000 ama 20, more than 2000 actually. Just because you brought some people.
Yeah. Maybe ongelea kidogo some of the benefits za kuwa in the Navy.
The benefits, obviously, the first one is the citizenship. If you're not a citizen yet, utapata citizenship yako haraka, and then there's the educational benefits. Sorry. So tell me napotea. Utapewa, we call it the GI Bill. So after a certain time of service, you can have this money, which is like they're gonna pay all your school fees. You can transfer this money to your kids, you know.
Yeah.
Instead of paying for college, there's this money that they're gonna give you, full amount. You have to pay for college. They'll pay everything. So that is called the GI Bill. And then there's the health insurance for you and your dependents or your family members. You're guaranteed. But I talked to my brother Juicy, and he was like he only served for 4 years. So hiyo tunaitanga, he's just a veteran. Yes, he retired. So yeye insurance yake, health insurance yake haiendi kwa familia yake, inaenda tu kwake. So you have to serve like maybe 20 years, so that every time that you guys get sick after the 20 years of service, you get hospital, hamtalipishwa chochote. But kama like my brother has to pay insurance ya watoto wake juu he only served for 4 years. But when you serve for 20 years, it's gonna be free kwako, kwa familia yako, and your wife, your kids. Now
it's a huge sacrifice to serve for 20 years.
It is, but
a huge sacrifice.
Because you can imagine the health insurance yako na familia yako, that is gonna save you a lot of money.
Yeah, definitely. Insurance is so expensive here in the US.
Yeah, and every time that you like unaongeza miaka yako, wanakupeanga bonus. They'll be like, please don't leave, we're gonna give you this kind of money so you can stay. So watakudanganyililia, watakupea bonus, watakwambia tutakuongeza like 20k.
Yeah.
Utoke in the Navy. So they'll be so tempting. Utapata hata utasikia uchungu ya kukaa for 20 years or 30 years. Because every time unataka kutoka, they'll be like, we're gonna give you more money, we're gonna do this for you. Yeah, and the good thing is every time that you serve, you're gonna get the house allowance.
Yeah.
Yako itaishi kulipiwa, so utakuwa na shida like, oh my mortgage or anything like that. They're gonna give you the money. So you can imagine those benefits. So utakuwa so encouraged to keep going. Serving.
Wow. Yeah. Wow. So comparing na hizi zingine ni gani inakuwa na better benefits? Now by the way, people who are asking questions, tafadhali, you're asking questions but tuko na one like peke yake. Yeah, 32 people are watching but we have one like. At some point we were even 60 something people watching but we only have one like. Nitakuwa nafanya kama kibe na kuwa naweka only wenye wamekuwa members, wenye wanalipianga per month. You know that's what he does. Anawekanga au ndio peke yake wanaweza uliza maswali, because the rest of the people are coming, they're asking questions, we are answering questions. Our pay video like our support. Yeah, sasa sijibu hata swali lingine, wewe tuendelee.
Nilikuwa nasema aje?
No, we were talking about the benefits. Which one has more benefits?
I'll talk yenye tunajua about advancement in the army. The army, you advance more first than the other branches. I don't know why. Kama kazi yenye mimi nafanya, I have low probability of advancement. So you can advance in the Navy depending on the kind of job that you do.
Yeah.
And like I said, the army has the highest probability of yeah, compared to the other branches, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. I see.
Join the Navy. You guys we love you guys. Join the Navy.
we kuna kitu unapata. Huwezi kuwa unasifu hii kitu hivi. we kuna kitu unapata na ndio unataka kutumia jioni. Ukienda.
We want more people, guys. Yo, let me tell you, there's this since last December, if you are joining last December, they were giving you a bonus of 50,000 to join the Navy.
Wow. Atiki?
50K.
What?
Yeah, so I did they give you money just to join. So you guys just come, you get more money, you get more benefits, utapata allowances. They'll do everything for everywhere that unaenda. Most of the places you'll be like, it's free for the people who are active duty. So, you know, kama mimi nikienda hapa zoo, wananiambianga thank you for your service, na naingia tu, I saved like $65.
Unaona uzuri sasa? Unajua kuna watu wanaishi Amerika, na kuna watu wanaishi ng'ambo. Huyu anaishi ng'ambo huyu.
Yeah.
Zoo unaingia bure tu hivyo.
Number 2, thank you for your service. And I'm like,
yeah.
You should save $65. Just like that.
Mambo yako si mabaya. Nimeona kwa nini watu wanashinda inbox.
Lakini, you know, you sacrifice, because the 2 months in boot camp, it's not easy. No sacrifice, and then you have to sacrifice being away from your family. Because this is the farthest I've been from my sister since we were born. Hatujai kuwa this distant, because it's since we joined hatujai onana. Because after boot camp, I joined like on a Sunday. She came on a Wednesday. We didn't see each other, but I used to see her like when we were marching. Alafu tunapitana, and then I'll be like, Ndichu. Alafu namuita ndo nisionekane ninamuita, because you know it's so illegal kuongea when you guys are marching. So I used to call her Ndichu. And I only saw her twice, actually. And that was it. Sijai muona tena like physically. Like we talk, but I've never seen her physically. So it's kind of tough. It's kind of a sacrifice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing. So iwapo kuna swali zingine, I think tutamaliza show. Uende ukapumzike. Thank you so much for your service. Also for accepting to come. Wewe sasa sitakulipa because pesa yangu inakulipanga wewe.
Sijasema ati siwezi tikia zingine. Hakuna kwenye Mkikuyu. I'm gonna talk to my sister actually, and then my friend, and then I'll check for one person who's stationed in the ship, who's actually working in the ship, because mwenye anawaka kwa ship akona more information about the ship, because I don't know much, you know. So I give you details about the land, and then the other person is gonna give you details about the ship and the sea. Yeah.
Unaona watu wanasema ati mlete tena for public demand.
Yeah.
Watu wako na mambo yao ama ni kumleta gani?
Watu waambie.
Eric,
kama bado wako one like, we're not coming back again.
We are not. Do this guys. Where you are chatting, where you guys are chatting on YouTube. Finya kwa button kutoka kwa comments alafu uende ku like. You know the reason we talk about liking on YouTube is because that's how YouTube pushes your algorithm for the video. So if you like, the video is suggested to other people. Yeah, you always see when you are in YouTube, you see so and so also watches these YouTube videos. So that's how you support us. But hapa since nianze kuongea mambo ya like, bado we are still on one like. 37 people watching, one like. Thank you guys. I appreciate you.
Yani thank you ile ashingo upande. Thank you guys.
Thank you guys. You guys are, but anyway, thank you for watching.
Yeah, I'm sure they've learned something, and I like most of the thing, like most of the stuff that we do in boot camp, because I only talked about the push-ups, planks, and running, and then mambo ya bunduki.
Yeah,
because we do other trainings there, like firefighting. We do so many trainings there. Like I would say maybe boot camp, sijui, as long as unajua kukimbia, unaweza fanya push-ups na unaweza fanya plank, hata kama ni ya 1 minute 30 seconds.
Plank ni gani? Unaweza rudi nyuma utuoneshe?
Yeah, gosh, sijavaa boots. Nimevaa slippers huko chini, so I don't know. I have to change my location.
Yeah. Unaweza move for now, just one minute. Utuoneshe tu hiyo plank. Kwanza jina plank mimi sielewi ni gani. Kizungu ngumu.
Okay. Nitaka simu yangu huko chini. Yeah, that's my bed. So planks tunafanyanga, you just unakaa tu hivyo. Sijui kama unaona miguu yangu. Let me show it like that.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, so unaona miguu. Like nimetumia tu mikono yangu and then my toenails. I mean, so
you stay like that for how long?
You say it depends with your age. Inaendanga na age. So like the age of 20 to 24, the minimum that you can do is 1 minute 30 seconds. Yeah. So inaenda tu na age. The more unaenda ukizeeka inakuwa less. But the younger that you are, the more the minutes.
Kama sasa wewe sasa ni how many minutes? Wewe ni younger. How many minutes?
Yangu, I guess ilipunguzwa, it's like 1 minute 25 seconds. I'm not so sure because it was changed juzi.
Yeah.
Wow.
But
everything inaenda na miaka ama hadi push-ups kama ya miaka yangu from 20 to 24. Push-ups unafanya, the minimum you can do is 17, and then you can do as many as you want. But as long as umefanya 17 push-ups, hiyo ni kama tu ushapita.
Yeah. Wow, I see. Na kuna vile umesema wanakujanga ku-examine like so often.
Ku-examine?
Like mnafanywa exam apart from the main exam you did. Siniliambiwa ati sometimes wanakujanga tu randomly they check if you're still fit. And stuff like that.
We call that the PFA. So we used to do that twice a year, but siku hizi wamepunguza, it's just once a year. Because the last time we did that was back in June, July, August, September. And the next time that we're gonna do is this year, kutoka June, all the way to September. So it's just one. So hiyo tu unafanya, hiyo uzuri yake, you have so many options. You can do swimming, you can do biking, you can do the run, and then kuna ingine sijui hii ya kufanya, you know, I don't know its name.
Makamba.
Yeah. So mimi kama mimi juu mimi kukimbia ni shida, it's still a problem. Naendanga tu na biking, I do biking, so na burn calories zangu. So kama if I weigh like 130 pounds, I divide 130 pounds by 2, and then I add 10. So hizo nikisha add 10, so maybe imekuja 74, I'm supposed to burn hizo tu 74 calories in like 12 minutes.
Okay, so how do you measure that?
What do you mean?
How do you measure like the calories that you burnt?
Oh, you know the biking machines zina
Zinakushow.
zina countdown, yeah.
Oh.
It's so easy. Like I do bike, it was easy for me. Siwezi linganisha na kukimbia, cause kukimbia po nitatoka kama mtu anaenda akiendanga. So unachagua tu yenye if you can do swimming, you go with swimming.
So unaishingi kwa kambi ama unaishi home?
Yeah, mimi naishi kwa barracks.
So hiyo ndio home yako?
Yeah. It's my home. Yeah, it's my home. Yeah.
Like there is no point unatokanga hapo, for example unasema naenda home. Hiyo ndio home, unaenda home hiyo.
I wish I did. Maybe sasa nikienda leave when I have to go visit my brother, you know. But just my home. Yuko ni kwake, but sasa huku ndo kwangu. Unajijenga pole pole.
Yeah. Lakini mnatokanga kwa hiyo barracks like weekends ama stuff like that. Ndio unaenda. Kwenda kutesa kidogo.
Lazima tutese. Unajua kwanza leo weekend inaanza Friday, so na leo siko job. So
kutesa kiasi.
Yeah, lazima.
How do you balance now ukiwa na hizi ma uniform na ukitoa ma uniform? Unasikianga kuna cheo imeshuka shuka ama ni aje?
No, I think nilishazoea. Kitambo nilikuwa na feel hivyo, but siku hizi hata sionangi kama ni big deal. Cause mi hata sivangi uniform. I'm always in my civilian clothes. Nikienda job navaa the scrubs and that is it. So hii uniform navaa kama maybe tunaambiwa tuko na uniform inspection ama an official class that I have to attend. Hiyo tu. But for now nishapack uniform zangu, I'm ready to go to another command.
na ukikuja kwa Mkenya Marekani pia unavaa uniform.
No, at least hata nikisema ati, you know, I was like nikama hapa niseme niko na civilian clothes and then I'll be like niseme niko in the Navy, kuna watu they'll be like, where's the evidence, you know? Yeah, so alafu hii nilikuwa tu nimeshaitoa, so I was like, let me just put this on.
Yeah. Thank you for respecting us and putting on. Otherwise nilikuwa naambiwa tulikuwa Navy angeshindwa aje, but by the fact you have uniform, we salute you.
Yeah, we salute you. So inaleta views cause you know when they see this uniform. Hata mimi nikiona mtu akiwa na uniform mahali like TikTok, I want to know what this guy is, you know, what is this guy is telling other people. I want to know.
Na ina create views, by the way.
Yeah.
Kwanza kwenyu nimeona you know I brought here Caroline Omboto.
Yeah.
That time she was like 30 something thousand on TikTok. Now she has like over 500,000 followers on TikTok.
You guys make me the same. Fanyeni kwa equal.
Fanyeni ile kitu. Ni wewe sasa wache kuweka za nguo za nyumbani. Chapa za nini za site. Ukiwa site.
Yeah, I think I should try and make an official page, you know. If people have questions, I answer them. Wanakuwa.
No, it can be the same page because you know sometimes creating two brands is very hard. Yeah, just create.
Because the latest videos I have my uniform, but sometimes inachoshanga, sometimes maybe naenda out and I'll be like, hey, I think I feel beautiful in this clothes, so let me take a TikTok video.
So unaenda hapo umezimix sasa.
Yeah, ndo maana.
Lakini maybe it's just being intentional kuona unachapa ma video so that people can follow you for this. Yeah, Kenyans, there's so many Kenyans. Unaona maswali zenye zinakama hapa hivi.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are so many people who are interested in hata kujua tu hizo mastori tu za Navy, kusikia yani Mkenya hapo Navy, yani mtu wetu wa Nyeri ako and then kuna kitu naonanga mkisumbuana na TikTokers pale, na si wewe tu, yani Kenyans who serve in the American military. Kuna watu wanasemanga ati sasa wewe unafurahia na una serve mzungu. I've seen people talk about that stuff. How do you react to that?
I've never had talk to me about that, but I had this guy, he's in the army. Na sitaki kusema jina yake cause sasa amekuwa beshte yangu. He was like, he came from boot camp, you only have one, you know, kuna nini zinaitangwa aje? I keep forgetting these names cause sizitumiangi sana siku hizi. Let me show you that. Give me a sec.
Okay. So watu wangu wa nguvu, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. We appreciate you for watching and always following our stories hapa ndani ya Mkenya Marekani. Please make sure you subscribe if you're new here. Subscribe. Unaona stories tunawaletea zinawajenga sana, and as you can see tunaendelea ku improve day in day out. We are bringing you quality videos so that you can get the information loud and clear. So tafadhali, kama wewe ni mgeni hapa, tumekukaribisha na makofi ya kilo 1, 2, 3. Na ndakuwa naweka makelele hapa hivi kama kife. Ndio mnapigia kayamba hivi, mna enjoy, mna celebrate. Ndio tulikuwa tunaleta wageni kama hawa mashuhuri. Unajua huyu ni mgeni wa mataifa sana. Huyu ni mgeni amesalimia Biden na mkono.
Amen.
So ulikuwa unatuonesha?
He was in the army and then he was like, mbona natoka boot camp, so I only had this, hii tunaitanga ribbon. So the more you have them inamaanisha you have more qualifications, you know. I mean umepita vitu mingi like in trainings. So like kama nikiwa sharpshooter in shooting nitapewa like another ribbon. So he was like, cause I only have this one for me. He was like, why do you only have one ribbon? So like ananiingililia, you know. Ati cause yeye alitoka na ribbons mingi, he's like, mbona unatoka tu na ribbon moja? And I'm like, hatujakuwa gifted in like the same. Might be good in branding, I'm not. So I might be good in something else. So that was disappointing because alikuja tu kwa comment section yangu akaandika hivyo and I felt bad.
Yeah.
Sasa angekuja kwa inbox yangu aniambia, hey Ndichu, why do you only have one ribbon? But sasa he's like demeaning me. Anataka tu kunileta chini like.
Hapo naye ni hatari.
You know.
Yeah.
So that was the only thing. Mtu mmoja tu ndiye aliniingililia. But that thing hiyo ishapita.
Yeah, you know, it's good we bring information, but kuna watu wanaweza kuwa so mean.
Yeah.
Na hizo vitu sometimes zinakushikanga, zinakuudhi. Yeah, unakutisha mtu block.
Yeah.
Because like we are just giving information freely, but sasa kuna mtu ana comment nywele yako vile inafanana instead of ashike information. Ama shati yangu anaweza niambia ni shifoni sana, ni shifoni.
Right.
Yani kitu relate na chenye naongea nayo. You know, our people sometimes can be so mean, and instead of just listening to the information, kama yenye askini poa awachane nayo. Anataka sasa kudemean in one way or another, ama aseme matamuchi yako si mazuri. Yani something that
Kizungu si rahisi kwanza.
I know.
Kwanza kwa Mkikuyu when you have to pronounce L and R.
Somebody here is saying tell her Aline Lovi is a YouTuber and bring us more such guests. These stories are very inspiring. Kwanza with the ladies who are intimidated by such jobs. Yeah. Asante sana Christine Digital.
I'll check Aline Lovey. Maybe she's my long lost sister. I'll check. Well, yeah, alafu, you know, I would like to tell kama there's a lady coming from Kenya ama a
Yeah.
guy, because siku hizi hatubagui kazi.
Yeah,
Hiyo
yeah.
mzeni kufanya braiding. Braiding will bring you so much money.
Ni wewe ulijibraid?
Yeah, I did my mi siwezi lipa sana. Kwa hata kama tunakula pesa zenu hatulipwi vizuri. No, me, you know what? Bado niko na ile mentality ya Kenya. I got this cash into Kenyan shillings and I'm like, hey, 10K just for braids? Can never be me. Wacha ni struggle hapa 6 hours nikisuka hii nywele.
So unajishuka mwenyewe mpaka unamaliza.
Yeah, I do.
Heri mimi ikupeleke sherehe.
Acha hiyo. Ama niende online shopping, you know.
Bado convert. Bado convert.
Like
Convert pesa ya Kenya.
Yeah. Kwa nywele I will vizuri sana.
Kuna mtu anasema hapa don't convert. Utajiumiza.
I know, I'm trying to. No, ikifika kwa nywele mimi nita convert, to be honest, because that's a lot of money. Alafu, you know, most of the people hawajui kusuka vizuri, so I'll go pay $100 and then nitakuja tu nikitoka, you know, hazitakuwa neat.
Yeah.
I'll be like, let me just do my hair, it's free, I'll just go buy braids.
So do you get more clients like wanywele through referrals?
No, huku wasisuki watu, because, you know, like I said, I'm so antisocial. So wengi, like for blacks, mi ushinda tu na Wakenya.
Yeah.
So wenye Wakenya wenye najua, like I only know one girl, na yeye ushinda tu na wigs, and then the other are guys na wasuki nywele. So yeah.
Wow. Kuna notion inakuanga military wanapatanga pesa nyingi sana. Wanapatanga kitita cha hela nyingi sana. Hebu tudokezee leo. Kuna na pesa nyingi ama watu wanaendanga kwa sababu ya other advantages kama za kukua citizen mbio, kulipiwa nyumba, those mchanganyiko.
Hiyo mwenye alisema mambo ya pesa alidanganya. Haina pesa. To be honest, haina pesa.
Yeah.
You can imagine, like, if you're like the lowest rank inakuanga tunaitanga E1. So mtu kama huyo anapewa 800 every, you know, 14 days. So 800 is like, ni pesa kidogo. Maybe you have to pay for your bills. You have to send money back to your family. Mimi nitasema tu inanga pesa, because when I was E1 I used to struggle so much. Now there was a point I was depressed because ninapoa pesa kidogo, I have to buy my own stuff, I have to pay my bills, and at the same time I have to send money back home. So I was so depressed, hadi sikuweza kusave anything.
Wow. Na unajua pia sasa home, kwanza umetaja home. Home inaweza kukuletea pressure fulani, because sasa home wanajua kai mwana wito ni dhigari wa Amerika. Unacheza. Atatutumia dola inatoshana dola hivi.
Na ukiwa nyuma they'll be like, okay, so alienda akaanza maringo, you know. So ni kama tu jela fulani, like you have to send them money, you know.
Hata heri sherehe ikose for 1 month lakini mwatumie pesa. Nimegusa the wrong button.
Party a lot.
Yeah?
Like when I go out I don't spend much. I don't, because nikishatuma pesa form, nikishalipa bills, naacha na pesa kidogo. At the same time I'm saving to buy something big, you know. Yeah, so it's a struggle. Lazima I sacrifice. Naonanga vitu supu online, I'll be like, I want this dress, but nikiangalia bank account yangu inasema si leo.
I see Betty Kims is here. I have a video with Caroline Omboto here. I did it last year sometime. Na hiyo video kali trend sana. So we did that video with her. I will link that video over here. I will no, it's over there. That's where, because sometimes I get confused where I would link it. It's over there on that part hapo juu kwa YouTube. So yeah, you'll have to watch it there. Yeah. Ati nani anasema ati your Kibe's fan. I, I, wa- I, I watch Kibe because I talk to Kibe once in a while. We talk. So and one day I'll bring him here.
Ama you'll be the next Kibe and you're not telling us.
No. Kibe ni Kibe. Siwezi kwa Kibe ni Kibe. Kife ni Kife.
Utasikia nikimtaja alafu anza kunichunguza.
Akikuchunguza si una trend.
Naweza nichunguza vibaya.
Oh, hatutaki hiyo.
Yeah. But so yeah, that is all I can tell you guys. If you guys have questions, because I'm sure
kuna mtu ako na chef Beatrice Kamande anasema hello. This is a great do you have this to do with hospitality department or such?
Do you have this to do with hospitality department?
Sijaelewa hapo mimi.
Same. Ama she's asking if we do like hospitality, if we have a hospitality department in the Navy.
Sijaelewa. Kuna mtu anasema ati mtakuwa mnashukana. Yeye anakushuka au unamshuka.
Oh my god, I'll be so happy because I love braiding. Na pia mimi napenda kusukwa. So if I get somebody to do mine, nitakufanyia yako pia, and that's how we're gonna get more people to do the, especially kama wewe ni social, naletea watu.
Ati Owino Peter, you need to bring us one person from the Marines. I brought actually one person from the Marines. Na video yake pia nitailink on I'll try and as much. I am supposed to link 5 videos on top of this video. So hii video ukienda kuangalia later utaona tu vitu tukipop hapo. Utaona ya Marine, I'll put for Marine, Air Force, Navy and Army. Other videos. So yeah.
Oh, we know Peter, but the Navy is the best, Consider your decision.
Wewe umeshafanyia watu decision yao yenye wanafaa kufanya.
Mimi napenda Navy imefanya like nikuwe independent, imenifanya nikuwe responsible. So I'm so grateful to the Navy.
Yeah.
Wow. The Marines sisi ni baba yao, so sisi tunakuanga baba yenu. Yeah.
Ati nyinyi baba ya Marines?
Yeah, sisi ni baba ya Marines. Marines ni kama, Marines came from like us, I guess. Tunasemanga sisi ni baba yao actually, like when they have a birthday.
So ebu rank for us those four arms, 4 branches, 20.
So the first one is the Marines actually, then the Army, the Navy, the Air Force. Is it the Coast Guard? I guess the Coast Guard. I'm not so sure. Then kuna ingine ilitoka inaitwa aje? Sikumbuki jina yake. It's so new na pia inatafuta watu, but ni like a sister to the Air Force. Yeah, kuna Coast Guard, kuna I don't know hizo zingine, but hizo ndizo main. Marines, Army, Navy, Air Force, Coast Guard, just like that.
Yeah. Wow. Kuna mtu hapa anasema nauliza ama nisiulize? Nauliza. Huyu Jitetee brother, jitetee. Mimi ni yanko sasa wa upande nyingine ya studio. Wewe jitetee brother. Sitakuzuia. Hadharani hapa. Tuko hapa tutakubagua. Yeah.
I I guess naona nikitoka kwa soko hapa.
Hapo unaweza toka kwa soko. Vile umefanya mikono hivi tukaona hakuna kitu.
Hakuna kitu.
Something is yet to happen.
Na Valentine's iko karibu, by the way, guys.
Yeah.
I want pause. Yeah.
Aya, saizi ni masaa ya kufungua milango bana. Si Valentine usikue unaimbiwa mawimbo, ile wimbo ya Nigeria ile ya
Where's your
Now
boy?
Valentine is coming. Lonely. Where is your
You'll stay at home. I don't want to stay at home.
in terms of age limit between Navy and Army, what is the age? Is tulijibu hii bro.
Yeah, 17 to 42.
Yeah.
But then that is for enlisted people. Kuna age, yeah, the officers. Officers, I guess it's 17. Is it 17? But officers have their own age. But I know for
Yeah.
the enlisted it's from 17 all the way to 42, ama 39 Apple, and then officers have their own age limit.
Yeah.
I don't know so much about the officers because, you know, I'm enlisted, sinanga mambo mingi. I don't want to be an officer, so I don't know much on them.
Aya, kuna tuned in from Mr. Joseph Mwangi anasema tuned in from Juja. Joseph Mwangi. Joseph Mwangi, I think I know. Unajua sasa ubaya watu kutoweka profile. I think I know Joseph Mwangi. I know Joseph Mwangi.
Joseph Mwangi akujuza Kiambu na bado ako Paris.
Unaona sasa, weka profile yako.
Right.
Aya, I see Owino anasema, oh for sure I love this. Yes, thank you so much. Yeah. Asante sana. So shifts zako zinakuanga what times? Unajua tulikuwa tumeongea mambo ya shifts, but ambia wasee unafanyanga job saa ngapi? Unalala saa ngapi?
So it depends kama niko day shift ama night shift. Kama sai niko night shift, if I'm working tonight, I'll go at 18. I'm supposed to be at work 18:45, and then leave tomorrow morning at 7, maybe 7:30 hapo. It depends with how many patients we have, because the more patients we have, the more nurse report itachukua a long time to be passed on. So kama hatuna patients wengi, I'll leave by 7:15. If we have so many patients, I'll leave 7:30, 8. So I'll do like, sometimes I do 13 hours actually.
Oh.
And then I work 84 hours in 2 weeks, which is a lot.
That's a lot. Get that bag.
And I don't get extra pay, so you know, disadvantage here.
Oh, you work all that time na hakuna extra, like hakuna double shift, hakuna time and a half, hakuna kitu kaa hiyo?
Nope, nitalipwa the same na mwenye nafanya maybe 6 hours a day. Ama 6 hours a day. You see? Hatunanga pesa. Hatuna pesa.
Hapo kidogo roho yangu imeshuka.
Tukifanya ati overtime, hakuna ati venye they'll be like, hey, thank you for your service, you deserve an extra pay. No, I can never be them. Yeah.
Wow. So kuna mtu hapa hivi anaitwa Salsa Motion. Wow, what a name.
Thank you.
A military branch that is a sister to the Air Force in the US is the United States Space Force. Oh, okay. Yeah. Congratulations to her and thank you for your service to the world. Asante sana. Huyu Salsa, where are you watching from?
Yeah, that's the name that I was working for, the Space Force. It's the new branch.
Yeah. Let me see. Is there any more question? I can also open up for somebody to come in live. I can open up for somebody to come in live to ask a question live. Tukikuona hapa kwa screen. So let me put for the last 5 minutes hapa hivi. Let me put the link here. Join using this link. Join using this link. You can join us. Yeah, click that link alafu ingie kwa studio, tutakuona. Yeah, so that ulize maswali mawili. I'm opening it up because she's here today. Ulize maswali mawili tatu kabla tuende tumalize show. Yeah, unaona hata Christine hapa hivi amesema that's unfair. Hapo mumeonewa.
So unfair. I know it's so unfair.
Yani ati unaweza fanya 80 hours unalipo save na mtu amefanya 6 hours.
Yeah.
Sasa kwa nini basi ufanye basi hizo kazi zote?
Cause you'll be like ati unaenda kwa your bosses, you'll be like I'm not working. Oh my god, you'll be in trouble. So it's an order. If they tell you go work here, you just go, like, you know, kama tu sheep inafuata. You know how the sheep are like, you just follow the orders.
So unakuanga na your boss, direct boss kwa nini ama inakuangaje?
No, si wangu peke yangu, ni like kwa department yenye nafanya kazi kuna wakubwa. It's everything. But then for the whole command, for the whole naval base, there's a captain who's in charge of one of us.
Let me try and now I'm trying to link this thing so that pin message. Yeah, I'm trying to pin that so that anybody who has a question and they want to come to the studio, you can come to the studio for a few minutes before we close the show. So Ken anasema thank you for clarifying. I'm eagerly waiting for green card. If I get selected, I will join army following you from Doha, Qatar. Oh, nyinyi ndio wale mlikuwa mnasema metro Big up bro from Qatar. It's a beautiful place. Beautiful place. Yes, I love Qatar and Dubai. Those places, they are beautiful. Hey, they say work so hard in America so that you can enjoy life in Dubai. That's how it goes. Because Dubai is not for the people who live there. It's for the people who go as tourists.
Okay.
Yeah. So, tafuta pesa ama utafute mbaba.
I forgot to say about another benefit of joining. Ini kawaida too. You get the travel a lot. You get the chance to travel. Like, they take you everywhere. They can take you overseas in every state. But like, they take you everywhere. So you have the opportunity to like adventure the world. Now, you know, like when people are going on deployment.
Hey, what is that?
Like, let me say, I'm stationed in a ship. Like, yeah, I'm supposed to be working in a ship. So there's a time that comes and the Navy says, you guys should go to this place and provide some humanitarian assistance. So they take us, tunaingia kwa ship, and then we go to different countries. We go, like, you know, help those people. Maybe tunawapea like some trainings on how to be clean, like the third world countries, you know.
Yeah.
So that is called deployment. Like, you're taken from one place to another to do some kind of, you know, job. That is called deployment. So wanakuchukuanga kama wanaweza nichukua mimi na ship yangu, then they take us through Japan, they take us to Philippines. That is called, like, we keep going and going until we come back. It's called deployment. So you get a chance to travel the world. You can imagine deployment in 6 months, you can visit like 6-7 countries. Na hakuna ati unalipa ati aulipi ticket. They pay. If they want you to go by air, they're gonna pay the ticket for you. They're gonna pay the housing for you. So it's although I don't like going on deployment, although I'm gonna go on deployment sometime soon, but I don't like it.
Do you know which country?
I don't know yet.
Oh, okay.
But when we're going.
Yeah. Wow. That's fantastic. Before I tackle the next question, tafadhali, I want to dare somebody. Click the $ sign on the comment hapo kwa comment kuna hapo pale unafaa kuandika comment. Just click on that $sign and then you'll see what pops up. It's either you can get a sticker or you can get a super chat or you can become a member of this YouTube channel. Yeah, you can press the super sticker or super chat and then so that I can see it. That's one of the ways you support content creators. Okay, yeah, tutaendelea hivi kidogo, but soon I will the comments will be only for the people who have become either members or have bought super stickers, because at the end of the day, you see, we've been here like for almost 2 hours. Yeah. Talking. Inataka huyu mgeni kama huyo tukija tunampea at least za macho za maji, unajua asikuwa amekauka huku midomo na hakuna kitu tunampatia. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. Are you allowed to talk to media with your uniform?
Yeah, Mr. Skia, like they'd say that you don't have to,
Yeah.
as long like you're not passing any information that is like illegal.
Yeah.
You should be good, because this way we encourage people now. Wanatakanga like we encourage more people to join.
Mm-hmm. It's like you're advertising.
Yeah, it's like I'm advertising the Navy. Yeah. And as long as I'm saying the truth, I should be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which you are.
Mm-hmm.
Alafu tuna nani hapa anasema self-submersion. Anasema I am a Kenyan watching from Qatar. I look forward to expressing interest of joining the USAF. That's Air Force. What advice does she have for a person that looks forward to join the US military?
What can I tell? I can tell you that it can be the best decision that you will make, because ukiangalia benefits, if you look at the benefits, you'll be like, it's gonna be an advantage for you. And then you're gonna the Navy okay, the whole branches are good. So you'll be like, you're gonna get the benefits, you're gonna get the money, you're gonna get the adventure. So I would say if you wanna join, oh yes, please join. Yeah, please do. It's gonna be a good decision, and sidhani kuna venye uta regret, because especially if kama you're joining when you're young, you're gonna get so many experiences. So yeah, I would advise you, go for it. If you wanna join, yeah,
go for it. Kuna huyu Eric Kideka. Kwanza big up, huyu jamaa ameona hii channel kuanzia tukianza hii show mpaka mwisho. Hii channel yetu zilete maneno ya kife.
Huyo amekataa.
Amekataa na fujo kabisa. Haya, how did you manage to join the army? Hayuko army.
Siko army.
You guys
How did I manage? I only sent them the message, like I said, I went to the Air Force first. The message from home, actually. We didn't even call them, we just sent them a message. And we were like, hey, we're interested in joining the Air Force. Yeah, and that was it. And then they were like, what is your age? So it was to maswali, what is your name, and those questions. Yeah.
Yeah, kujoin is
managed. Like,
yeah.
Send them the message or go to their offices. They'll do everything. I promise, everything for you.
Wanakuanga so interested. Si kama mtaani Kenya where you joining army, unaenda sijui lazima ukuwe na meno imekaa aje, unaambiwa ufungue meno, height sijui kuwe aje. They are so interested in every branch wants people. So they like call you. Isipokuwa huyu kwa sababu ni wa Navy atatuambia Navy ndio wanataka sana. But all the branches wanataka watu. Like you go, they want people. In fact, si wanalipa watu kuingia, enlist.
Yeah.
Watajie ni how much? Kwa Navy, for example.
Okay, join like the lowest utakuwa unalipa $1,500 a month. That is $1,500. Yeah, if you're Kenyans, you can convert that into Kenyan shillings. Na hiyo ni pesa mingi sana. Yeah, hey, per month. That's a lot of money. Alafu, and then at the same time ukuwe na dependents. So ukikuwa na dependence unapewa pesa, unaongezewa pesa ingine juu. So let's say you have a child, you get some support for the child, and then they're gonna give you housing allowance. So
Yeah.
maybe a month you get like $2,000 if you're like the lowest rank. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the more the dependents, the more the children, the more the money. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. So na military ikiwa na watoto huwa analipwa more ama?
Ukiwa na watoto?
Yeah.
Yeah, ukiwa na watoto unaongezwa pesa. Kama mimi sipewi pesa, kama ningekuwa na mtoto ningepewa pesa, ningeongezewa pesa juu ya
Sasa si kuna mtu anakutafuta hapa na utafutiki.
Mimi nazeeka jameni. Ai.
Ati. Sikia, Peter Owino ndio huyu hapa. Amesema I'm right there. Fanya ile kitu inafaa kufanywa.
Owino way. Yeah, but the more the children, the more the money. Oh my God, I wish I had a kid before I joined. Anyway, I'm just kidding.
Hey, wait, sasa tumeanza kurudia maswali sasa. Wait, guys. We are starting to repeat questions. What is the minimum age? Tulishajibu. Yeah. Na huyu hayuko army, yako navy.
Please, I'm in the navy. Yeah. Uniform is kuwa ya army. Can never be. It can never be.
Hey.
Army and Air Force, they look the same. They only have a slight difference.
Yeah.
Hakuna venye mimi nitakaa.
Huyu anauliza 1500 ni ukiwa kwa training ama ni rank ikienda juu?
Yeah, ni ukiwa training. Yeah, ukiwa training, as long as you are E1, you're gonna get 1500. When you go to the next rank, they're gonna add some, like maybe $200, equal 1800. It's a good money. It's good money because unapoa mpaka pesa ya chakula jameni. Unapoa kama 40k for food.
40k ya wapi ya huku?
Ya Kenya shillings, you know.
Wewe wacha.
Hiyo ni dollars mingi sana. Hata
tuambie $400. Sisi hatujui mambo ya Kenya shillings. Mimi niliacha kuconvert. Sijui hata saa hizi. Okay. Najua na since mimi ni ambassador wa nini inaitwa tap. Na vile nilianza kuwa ambassador, that's when nilianza kuangalia shilingi iko how much, because now I'm an ambassador for an application that sends money back home, and inaitwa tap send. So by the way guys, kama uko hapa unataka kutumia msee Kenya, I have that app. Na ukitaka kutuma pesa Kenya, we have the best rates by the way. Tunashinda zote. Mention any app ya kutuma pesa, tunawashinda. And then on top of that, if you use my code, you get ilikuanga $30 December, the whole of December na January. Sasa tumerudisha sasa ni $20. You get $20 on top of your first transaction. So kama unatuma 50 kwa mtu wako Kenya, unatuma 30 ukiweka my code na kuongezea $20. So that's a good deal. So download tap send and get the benefits. Hata wewe utumie, utanipea majibu.
I'll check that tap.
Yeah. Ukitumia maminyu, sa for example wewe ukatumia your mom hata ama auntie ya manani $1, utumie my code na kuongezea $20. Unaona sasa hiyo ni sasa hapo convert sasa. I'm allowing you to convert.
Hiyo ni 24 something.
Yeah, ni over 24 because our exchange rate is like $1 is equals to 126. Good amount.
Well, I should try that.
Yeah, I told you.
I'm doing that. Okay.
Yeah. So hata utume $1. Good deal.
Tatuma $1 nipe your 20.
Yeah. Use my code Gary.
How many years of full-time service before one resigns from the military? Like I said, it's 5 years, the first contract, or 4 years. If you do the 4 years, unaweza toka, but then you have to do the remaining 3 years as reserve. As in utakuwa tunaenda job once in a while, once in a month. but the contract is for 5 years.
Yeah.
Or maybe you can do 20, 30, and then after you do 20 years, actually, utakuwa unalipwa every month, like mtu mwenye anafanya job kawaida. If you do 20 years, utakuwa unapata pesa, like utakuwa tunapata paycheck kama mtu wa kawaida mwenye anafanya kazi.
Nimesema nani anataka kujoin live? I've sent a link. Just kanyaga hiyo link, tutakuona hapa hivi kwa TV, tukuweka kwa TV sasa hivi. Ulize maswali live. Haya. Hii tulishajibu lakini jibu tena.
Ninki watu kujoin Air Force ni text the recruiters ama going into their offices and having your green card or your citizenship.
So what happens hizi office za hawa watu wa Navy, watu wa Air Force, watu wa Army ziko mob kwa kila area. Kuna ofisi ya mahali unaweza enda ku recruit. Unaenda tu kwa hiyo ofisi unasema I am interested to join.
Yeah.
Ukisema yes, wanakupea kitabu ya ASVAB uende upractice. Kufanya hizo cause ni ASVAB ni four subjects. Kuna arithmetics, kuna English, kuna comprehension na kuna gani ingine, kuna kupanga mabox. Hiyo sijui inaitwaje.
Yeah, so ukienda, no, like I said, it's easier. Unaweza anza na simu, like call them, ndo wakwambie before you go into their offices, ndo wakwambie if you need to bring anything to them. So you can call them, just Google the offices that are close to you. Call them and then they'll tell you what they need, and then they can come pick you up from your house to their offices.
Yeah.
And they'll do everything. So call them first or text them, and they're gonna respond to you very first.
Yeah,
and I promise you they're gonna be, especially the Navy, because I have the experience with the Navy. They give us the treatment that you guys don't even deserve. Like, when I feel too like you're on top of the world until you go to boot camp. Hapo ndo utajua that was
vitu kwa ground ziko the same.
Ulikuwa tunadanganywa because the first night in boot camp, oh my god. Wacha tu.
Haya, sasa maswali zimeanza kuingia. Acha tujibu kwanza. Ati can one join the Navy with will on a visiting or student visa?
No.
Yeah, lazima ukuwe green card holder ama citizen.
Yeah.
Haya, huyu anasema swali alilenga. We usiseme swali ulilenga, uliza tena tujibu swali. So uliza tena swali. Sijui ni swali gani hiyo. Ladies in Kenya Air Force were not allowed to give birth or to marry. Yeah.
Okay, that is okay. Kenya kupanga na drama.
In drama si video.
Because Kenya wataanza na kukuitisha pesa ndo join, and then they give you all these rules. Oh my god. That is too much.
Haya. Nimesikia hiyo. Ati does immigration, tuulize swali full tafadhali. na nimesema you can join. Kuna link iko kwa comment section ya YouTube. Enda kwa YouTube utaona swali. I mean ka link. Press your link kwa sababu kama kutype inaleta shida, you can come in live for few minutes. Okay?
Yeah.
Ati
so meaning you want blanket chini ya training and 15, so after training so advancement inakuanga hivi. Ukijoin kama E1, if you join as E1, so ndo uende kwa E2, it's gonna take you 9 months. So the whole 9 months you're gonna be paid 1,500. That is not gonna change. Either you're in training, amusha toka training, you're still gonna be paid that. And then when you advance to E2, watakuongeza pesa juu ya 1,500. Yeah.
naona tunarudia maswali hapa bana.
Wow, karaoke Martin. Yeah, green card ama citizenship. That's the secret.
Haya. Huyu Waswa amekuwa akirotate hapa around sana.
No, I like this question. I say nasemanga hivi, kama connection ingekuwa rahisi hivi, ningekuwa
Yeah.
like my brother angekuwa shakuja huku. My brother is in Kenya.
Mhm.
Kama connection ingekuwa rahisi hivi, angekuwa
Yeah.
sha huku. But it's not easy. It is not. Hata hiyo kazi hazikosangi huku. Kazi utapata
Kazi ni mingi, masaa ndio machache.
yeah, watu ndo wachache actually.
Masaa ndio machache.
Connection ni ngumu, sijui hakuna venye mimi naweza kusaidia because you have well tafuta green card, time ikifika jaza green card, if you're lucky
Yeah.
you'll be good.
Aya, sasa Zuri ameleta question yake and we can be able to see it now. What are the requirements for pursuing a career in military intelligence?
I don't know about that. Military intelligence? No, I don't know about that.
Yo, we are passing that. I see my good friend anaitwa the Tony Chira show ameingia hapa very fast. You guys are graceful. Salute. So do you have minimum number of years you can serve before you exit?
Yeah, like I said, the first contract is 4 to 5 years.
Mhm.
Oh, there's actually a contract of 3 years actually. So, but I don't know much about it.
Yeah. So guys, go subscribe to Tony Shira's show. Yeah, very soon kuna kitu tunapanga, we'll be doing again with him. So mwende msubscribe, msee yako hapa Washington pia. So go subscribe to his YouTube channel. Alafu tunajengana na kwa hiyo njia. Tunajengana na hiyo njia very fast. Let me ask you a question. After you stay in the Navy for a certain time, kuna vile sasa tupesa tukiingia, kuna vile kautambi kanakuwa, kuna vile unanenepa kidogo. Are you checked? Is there a certain weight you're supposed to keep or no?
Like weight, like okay, while you're serving, after serving.
While you're serving.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Like you know when we're doing the hizo exercise like yenye nilisema inaitwa PFA that comes once every year.
Yeah.
Before you do your training, before you do the test, lazima they check your weight.
Mhm.
If you're overweight, you might get some time watakwambia, yeah, we're gonna give you some time to cut off your weight, ama they're gonna check your diameter ya your belly. If you're overweight watatumia your belly diameter. If it's within kama inakubaliana na height yako, you'll be okay, utaendelea na test. But if you're overweight, hautaendelea na test. Watakupea time off, you lose some weight.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to maintain your weight actually.
Lazima. So sherehe unapiga kimpango.
Unapiga kimpango. Ama what sherehe but ikikaribia time ile ya kufanyiwa testing.
Sasa utajuaje? Na hii tumbo iwezi enda bio, like si button unaguza inaenda.
Niwache kukula. Ukisikia nini testing karibu wacha. Actually mimi nitafanya hivyo. Although nime lose like over 25 pounds since I joined. And I feel like nimekonda sana, so I'm trying to go back. So and then I'll be like time ikikaribia ya kufanyiwa testing nitaanza kupunguza kukula.
Kuna disadvantages of joining the military. Wacha tuseme Navy kwa sababu uko Navy. Military ni too broad. Let's say Navy because you are serving in the Navy. Can you do other side hustle while in the military? Ulisikia vizuri anashuka nywele.
Yeah. Disadvantages, you're gonna be away from your family. And then obviously kuna hizi rules mingi, you have to be in a uniform every time. kuna kucha kama hizi huwezi eka, I mean unaambiwa ati they have to be like all the way down, huwezi eka braids. Like mi nilikuwa nimesuka braids naona, and then when I went to work there was this woman who told me that your braids are too big, so you have so many roles. Hizo ndizo disadvantages, especially if you're a lady. Watakwambia hiyo nywele yako hapana, ipunguze, haikai poa, itoe, and then unaambiwa usiweke kucha zinakaaje. You have to be like, you know, professional every time. Unakaa mbali na familia, aupati like you work overtime, upati pesa extra, you know. And yeah, you can do side hustle. Sometimes wanasemanga you go to your wakubwa wako, yuambie you want to do a side hustle ndo wakuruhusu. So hata hiyo ni disadvantage because you still have to ask for permission, you know. Yeah. So
Sasa
many.
in other words unajaribu kusema kukua kwa branch yoyote ni kama uko kwa high school ya watu wakubwa.
Kind of. Yeah, because you can imagine that tunaambiwa kucha it has to be a quarter inch from your kutoka kwa hii nyama, unaambuka kucha kakue kadogo hivyo for ladies, and then for men usikue hata na kucha inaonekana, ikue inatoshana na nyama. So
lakini afterwards you're free, you can do stuff, right?
Yeah, after ushamaliza service yako. Kama mimi
no, like after umemaliza bootcamp ama throughout?
Yeah, throughout.
So kucha zako basi si ni refu zaidi?
Ninazifichanga sometimes, like nikiona wakubwa wangu kuna time naficha, and I'll be like, please don't see my nails, don't say anything about my hair, something like that. But kuna ukiwa shule after umetoka basic training, they are so inaitwaje strict.
Yeah.
They'll be everything, but kama huku not so many care about how you guys dress. Na especially kama mimi mwenye sivai uniform, nobody's gonna be like, hey Ndichu, your nails don't good. But for the hair nywele inaonekana sana, because you know it has to be in a kind of a bun when I'm working. So ikikuwa too big, they'll be like, your bun is too big, take it down.
Hii tulitackle pia, but you can also tackle this again.
That one depends on you.
Yeah, correct. Is it BMI? What is that?
No idea.
No idea. Tony Shira amerudi kwenye show, anasema how is the diet like? Asking for a Kenyan bred individual.
That is a challenge.
It's a challenge.
It is a challenge, especially kama you're so picky. I was so when I joined boot camp. Sikuwa najua hizi machakula, cause you know, like I said, nilitoka
mac and cheese.
Nikakuja home, sikuwa na interact na wazungu, so sikuwa najua chakula yao, and then I go to boot camp. They have all these kinds of food. Hakuna yenye napata yenye naweza kula. So it's a challenge, but kuna time wanakupenga chakula mzuri kama chicken, there's a steak. Sometimes the food is good, sometimes it's not. So, and then after you're done with training, after you're done with like school, alafu kuja like working, watakuwa nakupea pesa, you can make your own food, you can buy from the galley, that is where we buy the food. Yeah, so for me, I cook my own food because they give me the money for food.
Oh.
Yeah.
So unapata kama kaugali hivi na nini makunde.
Ugali lazima. Ugali kosangi.
Ugali, githeri. Maringo imeanza kuingia. Wacha hivyo.
Kula githeri kutoka nikuja California, to be honest. So, cause mi sipendi mahindi yao.
No. Kuna hizi mahindi zenye watu wananunuanga kutoka kwa different places.
Yeah, mi bado sijapata place kama hiyo. Otherwise ningekuwa nishanunua, but hii nini yao zi.
Hii corn.
Yeah.
Haupendi corn.
Sipendi corn yao.
Yeah, sawa. I see. Let's go ahead and see. I see Oh, naona Peter Owino ameingia. I can see you. Let me tackle this question alafu tutakuingisha kwa box. Haya. So by the way, Gary, God willing, I look forward to interviewing for green card visa here in Qatar. Is it possible to get to recommend me to a good Air Force recruiter? So ina depend na pale utaland. Yeah, definitely ina depend na kule utaland. Yeah, na hao watu nimekuambia wako quick, like every area kuna place, kuna watu wa ku recruit. So it's not like ati kuna specific place lazima uende pali my friend yuko, hapana. Wako everywhere, as a matter of fact, Washington has one of the biggest navy bases iko hapa hivi Bremerton. So there is a very huge presence ya navy hapa in the area where we are. Very huge. So and definitely, I mean, military iko all over America because like 3/4 ya budget ya America ni ya military. So it's huge presence everywhere. Aya, kuna mtu hapa anasema ati Wango Graham anasema, by the way, stay next to Grahams. So Graham Wango, you are my neighbor. Aya, waistline check is called body mass index. Aya, sasa wewe nawe unakuja kutungaria kwa show yetu bana. Unatakaje?
Naelewa. You know, me when going to boot camp, like I said, walitumia your waistline check.
Yeah.
Otherwise nilikuwa nimebakisha tu hivi, niambiwe rudi nyumbani.
Urudi Kinango.
Nirudi nyumbani mpaka nipunguze.
Okay. Ati can you apply ukiwa Kenya? Hizi vitu tumesha tackle, the native elements that Ole Sompe. We. Aya. Tumesha tackle hiyo swala. Tukasema haiwezekani mpaka ukue hapa na ukue na green card.
Unless una apply green card ukiwa Kenya,
Yeah, ukiwa Kenya you can apply for green card. Ama visitor visa, ama F1, F2. There are so many other things you can apply while in Kenya. Kuna hizo jobs za cruise ship. Kuna vitu mob unaweza apply. By the way, there is a bunch, like kuna yani a huge array ya visas. Ni vile si tunajiunga tu B1, B2. There is so many. Hata green card ziko 5. Sijui kama mnajuanga hivyo. Green card ziko ina 5. So, and all those we've talked about here in Kenya, Marekani. So, when you're done with this video, you can just go back, watch some of the videos that are appearing there. Hata leo satano ni hii video tulikuwa tumalize but imeprolong. 11 kulikuwa na video ina premium. Ya tunaongelea mambo ya healthcare. Watu wanapenda kufanya caregiving jobs hapa, but zinakujanga pia na challenges zake. Kuna mtu ameshikwa kwa sababu ya kutofanya kitu fulani. So nikaita some professional wenye wanafanya hapa hivi. Na tukaongelea hiyo swala, which is very important. So go watch that video kama unapenda kufanya caregiving. Kuna army, kuna navy na kuna watu wanataka kufanya caregiving. So enda watch your video utalearn 1 or 2 things ukikuja what not to do ukifika America. Tukianza hii video tukisema uongo, wacha JKIA. Pia kuna vitu zingine ma shortcut fulani hivi, wacha JKIA, zitakuweka kwa jela. Zitakuweka kwa jela. Yeah. And my question concern with green card. I applied as married and my wife has a passport, but my children don't have. Is it a must for my dependent to have a passport during interview? Yes, of course. During interview is a must to have a passport. Okay? But when you're applying, kwanza this year there was no passport. When you're applying the green card, there was no passport requirements. So, but when you're going to the embassy, you will need a passport. Because how else can you travel outside your country without the document for traveling? It's impossible. Yeah, it's impossible. But can you host a DV winner while still unaishi kwa barracks?
Nope.
Unless utalala kama umesimama.
Unless ukuja utandike kitanda yako hapa chini.
Hata si hivyo, huko kuna kuanga so secure. There's a time I used to do Uber. Hata uwezi kuingia huko unafanyiwa macheck sijui kaa ngapi bana. Hey! Sikuwa napenda kwenda kwa barracks. Nini?
Yeah,
Kwa sababu nimechekiwa saa hii, nikitoka hivi nje nakoliwa na mtu mwingine akiwa ndani. Na lazima tena nifanye the same check. I'm like, si mmeniona nikipita tu hapa.
Right, yeah. It's a
Yeah.
lot.
It's a lot.
Kwa shida, I'll be in trouble.
Yeah. Huwezi ingia huko ndani. Huko ndani my friend, we. No. Na mpaka hata Uber driver lazima ukuwe na special car. Kulikuwa na kapasi kingine tena lazima ukuwe nayo special kuingia huko. Because you need more checks. Lazima ukuwe umescrutiniziwa vibaya sana. Okay? So, do you know somebody called Caroline Mutisia from Kenya Army? Hey?
No.
Kazi safi sana bro. Always following you from Northern Cape, South Africa. Hey! Big up from South Africa. You're being watched.
Gosh, nimekuwa worldwide. Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh, hey, all the way higher. A person asked about hospitality. I have a feeling alitaka kujua if there is a show on health sector, which I believe we will collaborate very soon. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Kuna msee hapa anasema, wangu wa Graham, my neighbor, anasema them in Kenya on this chart try to join British Army, Navy, Google and apply online. Oh, yeah. I think British. Let me tell you, Britain and America are like this and like this. Whatever the British do, we don't do. We do the opposite. And it poses a very huge challenge for people who are British colony coming to US because our English is British. Tumeambiwa hapa na dada wetu walipata challenge ya kuongea Kizungu. Si ati ajui, anajua. Lakini matamshi yetu ni ya British.
Yeah.
So they say hood. Kaambia hood, mimi najua ni hoodie. Hoodie ni kitu ya kuvaa. Hiki kisweta. Huyu anakuambia ni mbele kwa gari, bonnet. Yeah?
Water.
Si nasema water.
Water.
Au nasema water. Sema dollar. Nasema dollars.
Yeah, so unajaribu tu kufitini in their pronunciation.
So, yeah, so British and American system is totally like the opposite. The opposite. Kapsa. Military intelligence is equivalent to NSIS in police. Okay. Yeah. I was asking about children passports during interview. Yeah, everybody needs a passport. Everybody, you cannot travel with another person's traveling documents.
Right.
Yeah, you cannot. Hata kama ni mtoto amezaliwa leo atatafutiwa passport yake. I'm saying that because I came here in 2016. My daughter was like months, so like not months, even weeks. We had to look for her Kenyan passport, and we also had to check for her American passport. It's funny that the Kenyan passport took so much time, while the American passport, and we were in Kenya, took so very little time. Mpaka birth certificate. Yani America ilifika mbele ya Kenya na tuko Kenya. Telling you our system. Haya. So, wacha tumalizie hapa hivi sasa because naona maswali zinajirudia sana. We've started this show long time ago. We are almost now 2 hours and 30 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, fika.
Naona my friend hapa anataka chai. Niko na chai hapa moto. By the way, thank you for coming. Hata hujalala na umekuja kwa show.
Na usiku niko club. Oh my god.
Well, it's all right. It's all right nakwambia. I think we are done with this. Yeah, Peter anasema appreciation. Yes, those ones we read. Otherwise, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for tuning in. I think tumalizie maswali hapo. We will come another time. So, appreciation. Wacha niweke majina ndio watu waone jina watu no, tunaweka ile handle ya IG, si ndio?
Yeah.
Yeah, handle ile yetu ya IG, which was that one. Yeah. So, thank you so much. I appreciate you for staying with us for over 2 hours and a half. Yani, tumeongea. So this video I'm gonna cut few clips and then upload. If you have a YouTube channel, you're welcome. I can send this video to you and upload on your channel.
Yeah. I can send to my sisters. Me sina YouTube bado. Sina content. She has a YouTube channel and maybe
kwani ile channel ya kupika ni nani?
Ya kupika.
Iko kwa nini yako?
Hiyo ni ya sister yangu.
I watched that. Okay, sawa. So what are your last thoughts, like your last words about Kimaliza show?
I'd say if you guys come up interested in joining, I would advise you to check the benefits, check the whatever that you get from it. Achana na disadvantages, because everywhere kila mahali kuna disadvantages, kuna hardships. Obviously, in the Navy, in other branches, there are hardships. But at the end of it, you reap what you sow. You're gonna be happy for what you did, for the time that you served. And in the future, like, you're gonna, kitu tu itakuja tu kurepay, like, ukienda mahali, they'll be like, oh, you're a veteran, you deserve this. So if you wanna join, oh yes, I'll tell you, you can join. And I'll say thank you for your service in advance. And acha niseme tunaongoja. Mjoin Navy, by the way.
Hey, lakini wewe kuna mshahara utaongezewa hapa karanki. Nini. Umeipigia upato sana.
Navy imenifunza, like, kutoka Kenya kama sikuwa na earn anything, and then here I am. I can surprise anybody with something, maybe for birthday, you know. I feel so good.
Kama David Moya ama Kimfuko.
Kimfuko. Like, if my friend has a birthday party and feel like, okay, can you surprise? I'm talking on a certain function. So I say thank you to God. I say thank you to the Navy. Thank you to my friends, and thank you for hosting me, giving me this chance, and thank you all for listening to me. I hope nimewapea enough information, and kama sijawapea, I'm sure there are other people who have come before me, who will come after me. They'll give you much more information, and it's been a pleasure. Have a good day, well, a good night, and toodles.
Kuna mtu anakuja, sijui anataka kuuliza swali ama anatakaje.
Okay.
Brother. Aya, sema, ongea na umemute mic.
Oh, sorry. How you guys?
Hi.
Yeah, I'm Zuri. I'm the one who was asking this question on military intelligence, which is equivalent to what we know in Kenya, for example, as National Intelligence Security Service. They are part of the policemen, but what they do is they gather intelligence, and therefore the security forces act on the intelligence. So there is something similar in the military. This is why I was asking for what are the qualifications for somebody to work as an intelligent fellow within the military.
I don't know anything about that. That's why I wouldn't answer that question.
Okay.
I still don't know anything.
Okay, that's okay. I'm asking that because I have a nephew who is he won the green card and he wants to join the army, particularly intelligence.
Okay.
Okay.
So let me ask you, akona amesomea ama he's just gonna come and join, start from zero?
No, start from zero.
Okay, then if they have the chance and he passed the ASVAB and he get the score, what he should be good.
Okay.
Yeah, ASVAB means what job you're gonna do. So if he gets the score, what the intel, he's gonna be okay. He can do it.
Yeah, I'm sure he can. I'm sure he can. Definitely, I'm sure I can.
Okay, you just tell him that when he comes, let him go to the army offices or call the army recruiters, and then he will be.
Okay, I believe he's also listening at the moment because I asked him to join live because there's somebody in the military who was talking, so he would be more interested to hear. So I was just asking on his behalf because I'm sure probably he's not joined or he's joined, but I was just asking on his behalf.
Okay, yeah, he should be good. If you wanna do Mwambie, study the ASVAB if they give that kind of job. I'm not so sure because I don't know about jobs in the branch. Because
Mr. Zuri,
Yes, please.
that person is in America or where?
No, he won the green card.
Oh, okay.
So he's planning, God willing, to come there soon.
Has he gotten the visa already?
Not yet.
Okay.
He's waiting for the interview. The interview should be somewhere, I think, next month.
Okay. So yeah, definitely. What happens is I always tell guys, first of all, it's good to have those plans, but first of all, be here first. Because matter of fact, you cannot join military immediately you come here in the US. You have to like get your green card. Green card stays for 1 month before you actually hold it on your hands. Yeah, it's the documents you're given from Kenya. Then once you land here in the US, it will take you a month to hold a green card like this. It's a card. You'll take some time. You don't get immediately. Then you also take time to learn how to drive so that you can get now the identification for America, which you'll need to take with you as you enlist. You don't need
the driver's license.
Or you don't need a driver's license.
Because I don't have it.
Oh, you don't have a driving license?
Have it.
Hello?
No, I've been trying to go. I'm so lazy, so.
Okay. Yeah, so but definitely the green card does not come immediately you land in the US.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it takes time. So by that time, he will have gotten the information they need. And then what my friend is saying here, and which I also did as well, is the test that you do. They don't look much of what you did outside America. They check what your ASVAB you'll score, and then the jobs that you will do will come out from the scores that you had.
Yeah, I get that bit. I get that bit.
Mm-hmm.
It's like doing an aptitude test, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that bit.
Okay.
So, any other question?
No, that's the only question I had. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I appreciate for joining in and.
I joined late because the link was shared to me late by a friend.
Oh.
So I found you guys at the tail end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I appreciate your time. This is Kenya Marekani platform. We bring such shows, educative shows. So I believe next time you'll have another different information, different from this, but will still be beneficial to everybody.
I will subscribe.
Yes, asante sana. Kuna watu unaanza kujoin sasa hii when we are ending the show. There's somebody else, John. Hi, John. Hi.
Hello.
Yes, we
How
can
are
hear you.
you?
Good.
Can you see me?
No.
I'm asking this lady of ours.
Yes.
Hello? You get
Yes, just
me?
talk. Yes, yes, just talk. Keep talking.
I'm asking this lady of ours, sister of ours.
Mhm.
Although she said that she cannot connect me, but you know, I'm willing to come to US bana. Wewe fanya maneno bana. Wewe fanya maneno nikuje nipige pige hata kamanyo jobs huko, halafu hiyo mambo ingine tutatengeneza.
Ndo nasema kama connection ingekuwa rahisi hivyo tungekuwa tushaita familia zetu zikuje. It's not
Uko na echo sana. Uko na echo sana. Okay, just talk.
Sitting is the problem. So please, sister Ruth.
yeah.
Yes, John, endelea tunakusikia.
Are you getting me?
No, hebu rudia tena. Tumekupoteza.
Maybe my network is a problem. Maybe try to.
Huyo siwezi msaidia just to be honest. No. Siwezi. He's asking something that I cannot help you with. So,
Yeah, it's good to be frank.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So, yeah, Mr. Ken anasema thank you for the informative information. Yeah, kizungu hii. Informative information. Okay. Sawa. It's called repetition in poetry. Thank you, bro. I appreciate also your time. Yeah. Yeah. Tony Shira anasema I believe it's an ID. Some go for a driver's license to act as their ID while others do an ID too. Yeah. So wacha tukuchoshe zaidi hapa. So ni time poa wewe uende utulie ndio upate nguvu ya kupiga sherehe kidogo tu.
What? Ew.
Yeah. So once again, thank you so much for your time. Yeah, we appreciate you and your service. Tutakuita tena hapa, so tuta make sure umeambia sister yako na umeambia urafiki mwingine information, na unaweza hata kuja nao hiyo time mkuwe hapo watatu, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah, so unaweza kuja kwa hiyo show tena na tena na tena. Tunajaribu kuhamisha watu kwa TikTok kwa kuja kwa YouTube because YouTube is the best platform. Hapo sana. Hapo sana. Yeah. The other platforms ni kelele. This is the best platform for content creators.
Right.
Yeah. The day people will realize that watawachana na TikTok wakuje huko. But TikTok is good because it grows very fast. Me I started TikTok last year, saizi isipokuwa nikaanza kuwa dormant because TikTok nayo yangu karibu izimwe. Nilikuwa nimepewa 3 notices.
Wow.
Yeah, TikTok wako na mambo mengi sana but
Guys.
wako peti sana. TikTok ni wapeti sana.
Right.
So but yeah, we are back now. Saizi at least imetolewa hizo max. Kumbe ujanja ni kukaa au post kitu ukae mpaka itoke hiyo red.
Okay.
Unaanza kurudia sasa post sasa. Na ni funny because TikTok you cannot even post something when you're in your car or post TV nje. They say that's dangerous. Yeah. So anyway, stories za TikTok tutaongelea tukiwa TikTok. But big up wasio kufuatia wapi kwa TikTok waambie.
Wanifuata Kenyan Babe. Najiita Kenyan Babe sai. Kenyan Babe.
Haya. Sawa. Ndio hiyo sasa.
Kulemewa.
Umelemewa, nimeona. That's why nakusave. So sawa then. Tutaonana. Thank you so much for your time. God bless you.
All right, God bless you too.
Sawa. So, wadau wangu wa power, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. Nimefurahia sana kuwaona nyinyi wote. Mmekuwa mmejaja hapa na mmelike contents. Tunaendelea kupiga show mpaka inalala. Unaona sasa tunaendelea kuimprove quality. Studio imeanza kuimprove, sound imeanza kuimprove, picture imeanza kuimprove. Tunaendelea hivyo. That's why tunaambia watu you can become a member of Mkenya Marekani so that we can keep informing our people. Bila kustop. Ama ni aje? Because it takes a lot to bring this content. Kwanza interviews, time difference. Unajua America ni kubwa. Unapata mtu wako mbele yako na 3 hours, mwingine yako nyuma yako na 2 hours, mwingine yako nyuma yako na 3 hours. Ama mwingine yako mbele yako na 1 hour. Hiyo tu 1 hour difference is a challenge to organize an interview. But we will try as much as possible to bring as many interviews as possible so that our people can be informed. Information is power. Maybe siwezi kupea kitu ingine, but that information, you can choose what to do with that information and better be positive. Ama namna gani? So, sina mambo mengi ya kusema. Please, if you're new here, umekaribishwa sana kwa makofi ya kilo 1, 2, 3. Fungua. Asante sana. Basi mtukufu rais, tunaendelea kufika tamati mwa kipindi chetu. Nikiwaga kwa msemo usemao, mwamba ngozi uvuta kwake. Wawero mburu. Those are the people we used to watch bana. Hey. So, thank you so much guys. Subscribe kwa YouTube yetu na weke kale ka kengele. Make sure umekagonga. Make sure umekagonga kengele kamaana sana. Huyu Peter Wino anaingia anatoka, na nimekuona umeingia umetoka. But anyway, next time ukiingia utanipata, mimi nitakuwa nishatoka. So sawa, tuonane. Baraka tele. God bless you.